Fairfax comes into the Carolina end, right wing to Nugent Hopkins to Kulak. The shot, save Anderson. Rebound. Kulak recovered it. Over to the right wing to Draisaitl in front. Scores! Corey Perry was right on the doorstep. And the Oilers are up 2-0. Over to Draisaitl. Oh, that goes off the crossbar. Bouchard.
That's his first power play goal of the year.
Scores! Bouchard right at the buzzer.
Is it going to count? If it counts,
I think it does. But either way, the Oilers win it.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Rogers Game Night, and want to tell you, tonight's game is brought to you by Scotia Perks. Scotia Perks is here to make you the biggest winner this hockey season, giving you a chance to win tickets to every Oilers home game. Learn more at scotiabank.com/perks. Stay tuned following the game for the Alberta Blue Cross Travel Insurance goal of the game, health, dental, travel. We got the coverage you need. Visit ab.bluecross.ca. 2 local ties for Sobeys and Safeway. Liquor, wine, spirits, beer, and so much more. Brett Kulak was tremendous on Saturday night against Carolina. Played over 25 minutes a game. He's up to 7 goals, 21 points in 60 games, plus 3 this season. Out of town scoreboard is for Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. We will tell you that the Bakersfield Condors host Colorado tomorrow. They then have a pair against Tucson at home on Friday, Saturday. Edmonton Oil Kings are home tomorrow night to the Brandon Wheat-Kings. Calgary up 5-2 over the Philadelphia Flyers. That's after 2. Tampa Bay doubling up. Columbus 4-2 after 2. San Jose up 2-1 over Buffalo after 2. New Jersey, check that. Nashville leads Boston 3-2 after 2. They're in the third period. Carolina shutting out Detroit 2-0. Islanders lead the Jets 2-1. That's in the second. Dallas up 1-0 over New Jersey. That's after 1 later tonight. Pittsburgh in Colorado and Minnesota at Seattle. 7 minutes to face off. This is Rogers Game Night on the Oilers Radio Network.
Our people, our team. It's what business owners almost always say is their most important resource. But strong businesses don't just find great people. They make sure their teams stay healthy, engaged, and performing at their best. A benefits plan from Alberta Blue Cross is more than just drug and dental. They support the whole person with flexible coverage levels that fit the size and circumstance of your business. Find a plan that gets results at ab.bluecross.ca.
Hey, Edmonton. Ever think about who gets your hard-earned money when you buy groceries or gas? For all you know, it could be buying a second yacht or private jet. But at Co-op, they put it right back into the community. That's because they're owned by 120,000 everyday Edmontonians, not a corporation. Feel good about where your money goes when you shop Co-op. Visit in-store for details.
This is Rogers Game Night on the Oilers Radio Network.
Welcome back. That's Pregame Inside the Game analyst Rob Brown. Rob, your thoughts on the Oilers' acquisition of Trent Frederick, who earlier this season fought the Oilers' Corey Perry.
Well, I think when you look at this Oilers team, and one of the things that's been lacking throughout this season is physicality, some speed, some size, especially in their bottom six. And Frederick, he checks all those boxes out. So the Edmonton Oilers are going to have to go through the LAs. They're going to have to go through the Vegas, Golden Knights, possibly Winnipeg, Dallas, teams that are big and strong. You want to have some heft that you can throw on the ice as well. I think Frederick will come in here. He will provide that. And he's also playing for a new contract. So there's some excitement for him coming in here to see what he can do with an Oilers team that has lacked physicality for most of the season.
Let's get to the Ford Keys to the Game, brought to you by Ford, the official partner of the Edmonton Oilers, built Ford proud.
Well, I think one of the big things for the Oilers, win races and win battles, because if you do that, you draw penalties. And this is a really poor penalty-killing team, the Anaheim Ducks. You can beat them simply by getting 2 or 3 power plays in the hockey game, and 2, no more big mistakes. I think the Oilers, their compete level, their competitive level, their battle level was much better in the last 2 games, but there were still big mistakes. That's something you want to take out of your game as you come home from this road trip.
Your thoughts on a second consecutive start from Calvin Pickard? First time all season that's happened, and the first time since Pickard started 2 in a row since games 4 and 5 against Vancouver in round 2 of the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Well, this was probably, Bob, as easy a call as any we've ever had for a goaltender. Calvin Pickard was excellent in getting the Oilers back in the winning ways in Carolina. He deserves this shot, and probably Stuart Skinner needs a rest. So I think this was a good call by Chris Knobloch. The one thing Calvin Pickard, Bob, is given them throughout this season. Quality starts. I would expect another one tonight.
All right, that's Rob Browner, Inside the Game analyst. More with Rob. And Bryn Griffiths is fighting through an upper body injury today, so we're looking forward to the end of the roll, first and second intermissions. Brendan Escott will have our dressing room interviews for us, and the one and only Cam Moon. He's jack pumped and stoked. He's ready to go. It's the Edmonton Oilers and the Anaheim Ducks. The Oilers start to build on a 3-1 victory in Carolina on Saturday night.
Discover the many ways to connect with 880 Chad. Whether you're on your Google Nest saying, "Hey Google, play 880 Chad," or talking to your virtual assistant on Amazon Echo with a simple "Alexa, play 880 Chad." We've got you covered. From Siri to Alexa, Bixby to Cortana. No need for the old transistor radio. Just say, "Play 880 Chad" on your smart speaker and stay connected to what's happening in Edmonton right now. 880 Chad, Edmonton's news, today's talk.
Chemco is more than just a trusted local name. Chemco has been building industry across Canada for more than 60 years. From engineering through to commissioning, construction, maintenance, and beyond, Chemco's multidiscipline approach stands firmly on the belief that Chemco cares. It's not just what they do, it's how they do it. Visit Chemco.com and discover how they can support your project today. Chemco, proud fans of the Edmonton Oilers, serving and supporting communities across Canada for over 60 years.
Businesses deserve the best protection against cyber threats. Alltech offers state-of-the-art IT and cybersecurity solutions to safeguard digital assets. The team of experts at Alltech are dedicated to providing the highest level of security, ensuring that data remains safe and operations are seamless. With Alltech, businesses can focus on growth while the rest is handled. From advanced threat detection to comprehensive data security, Alltech has it covered. Choose Alltech for reliable and effective cybersecurity. Visit alt-tech.ca now to learn more.
Now, more than ever, it's time to shop Canadian. Support your local businesses that create jobs and invest in our communities. Brought to you by Proudly Canadian 880 Chad.
Here at Rogers Place, the Edmonton Oilers and the Anaheim Ducks. Cam Moon, along with Bob Stauffer, Bryn Griffiths, Rob Brown, Brendan Escott, Jack Michaels. We are the Oilers Radio Network as the Oilers finally get back at home. Haven't played at home, and since that last game before the Four Nations break, that was February 7th. It seems like ages ago. Team coming off the road trip didn't go as well as they would have liked, but they did get the win in the last game and trying to build on that against an Anaheim team that is playing a lot better right now. What are they, 5-2-1 in their last 8? So they've picked things up. They've got things going in the right direction. The Oilers have a win and a loss against Anaheim this year. And both of those, well, one was right after the Christmas break and then 5 days later. So a loss in Anaheim, a win here at home against the Ducks. And this is the third of 4 of this season. Edmonton will be there in April to finish out the regular season series. We'll head downstairs to the national anthems.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Oh, Canada, stand on God for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on God for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on God for thee.
This is Oil Country.
McDavid,
Now, with the call of tonight's exclusive NHL broadcast, Bob Stauffer and Cam Moon on the Oilers Radio Network.
All right, we're all set to go. The Edmonton Oilers and the Anaheim Ducks. And the Oilers starting lineup. It's brought to you by Coventry Homes. Flexibility within reach. Get back in the game with customizable designs by Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers. For the Oilers up front, Connor McDavid with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and Zach Hyman. On defense, Matthias Ekholm and Evan Bouchard. It'll be Calvin Pickard in goal. For the Ducks, Ryan Strome with Frank Vetrano and Troy Terry up front. On defense, Jackson Lacombe and Radko Gudas. Lucas Dostal will start in goal. The referees, Peter McDougall and Cody Beach, Caleb Apperson and Justin Johnson. They're on the lines. We get ready here from Rogers Place in downtown Edmonton. The Oilers and the Ducks to drop the puck, and we're underway as Ekholm will shoot it into the Duck zone. Rims up near the blue line, comes out past everyone. Chasing after it, Bouchard goes back into his own end. Little backhand pass, left wing to Nugent-Hopkins. Now to McDavid over the line, down the left wing. The shot and a save made by Dostal. And Gudas up the middle to Vetrano. Vetrano on the left wing to Strome. He'll direct it in.
Great look for Connor McDavid. Solid stop from Dostal. He almost beat him 5-holer.
Ekholm will take it in behind the Edmonton net. We're just underway as the Oilers host the Ducks. On the right wing to Draisaitl. Draisaitl up the right side, but only got to center ice. Puck comes off his stick. Dumoulin. He'll throw it across. And it's up the right side off the stick of Zegras. Goes deep into the Edmonton Oilers zone. Rimmed on the right wing. Along the boards, Emberson. Go cross ice. And getting it up the left side was Nurse. The puck comes into the Anaheim end. Savoy after it. Matt Savoy. Left wing corner to Arvidsson. Now to Draisaitl. Out to Savoy. A shot. And that's partially blocked. Doesn't get through to the net. And to center ice is Zegras, and he'll dump it in.
Good work from Savoy. Created a turnover there in the forecheck.
Up the right wing in his own zone. Emberson. Give it to Kulak in behind the goal. We're a minute and a half gone here in a scoreless first. Long pass up the right, off the skate of Jan Mark. Now he's able to play it in. Trouba goes behind his net, rims it, doesn't get it out. Kept in, Kulak shot high and wide. Comes up to the right wing point, kept in by Klingberg. Left wing corner to Connor Brown. To the right corner for Adam Henrique to the blue line. Klingberg shot, and that goes off his stick and wide. Left wing, Jan Mark cycles the puck to Brown. Brown trying to drive it in front, knocked off of his stick to Henrique, back to the blue line. To Kulak, over to Henrique on the right wing. To the point, Klingberg shot, partially blocked, right corner, one-handed in front of the net. Poked on goal, and Dostal the save as Brown got his stick in there. The Oilers get good pressure early.
Yeah, good start for Edmonton and a vociferous start from the Oilers partisans during the U.S. anthem.
Oilers having a... Oh, Dostal went to the bench, had a little issue.
He's had a great season. He's almost at plus 10 goals saved above expectation. And McDavid almost beat him through the wickets with some speed.
22 saves in a 5-2 win versus Vancouver on Thursday for Dostal, his last game. This is an Anaheim team that is 5-2-1 in their last 8. Puck to the right point. Bouchard with a shot. That hit bodies in front of the net. It goes to the high slot, and it is cleared out to center ice by Leeson. Perry can step to center and shoot it in. Podkolzin in on the forecheck.
Lundestrom gets it around the boards, doesn't get out. Podkolzin has it left side into the skates of Perry. He'll take it over to the right wing. Perry swings it back to the left wing point. Ekholm pumps it right back behind the net. Goes to Perry. He'll drop it to Kapanen. Kapanen out the right. His shot, and that's blocked. It goes right off of Lacombe. Lacombe over to Gudis in his own end for Anaheim. Back to Lacombe. Take it in behind his net. Both teams will make some changes. Jackson Lacombe, the defenseman of the Ducks, with points at 5 straight coming into this. Up the left wing to Gudis. Out to center ice. Off of Emberson. It goes into the Edmonton zone. Nugent Hopkins into the corner with Strome. Nugent Hopkins got it up to the top of the circle, but Toronto kept it in. Gave it to Strome. He goes in behind the Edmonton net. He gets wedged off of the puck by Nurse up the left wing to Hyman. He'll get it out through center to McDavid. In over the line. The shot and a glove save made by Dostal as McDavid gets his second opportunity. This is 700th NHL game. Picked up his 700th assist on that empty netter right at the end of the game against Carolina.
Yeah, absolutely. Third fastest man in the league to get to 700 assists. Not surprisingly, Wayne and Mario were the two guys ahead of him. Of course, they played in a higher scoring era. We know that.
Face off to the right of Dostal. Draisaitl taking the draw. 11-game point streak coming into this.
That's all.
That's it.
All he's doing right now is leading the NHL with goals, leading the NHL with even strength goals with 31, leading the NHL power play goals with 13, leading the NHL in game-winning goals with 9.
No big deal. If Savoy wins the draw, Draisaitl couldn't get a shot through. Arvidsson tried. That got blocked as well. Puck goes over to the right wing. Killorn attempting to get it out. He can't. Trouba puts it in behind the net. Around to Dumoulin. Up the left wing to Zegras. He'll get it out where he finds Carlson into the Oilers zone. Drops it, and the shot by Killorn was blocked. That hit Klingberg. Puck goes into the right wing corner of the Edmonton end. And Klingberg's able to get it out. Comes out through the middle. Left wing to Draisaitl. Into Ducks territory. Comes across the line. His pass just deflected out. Through the middle. Brought in by Arvidsson. Right wing now to Draisaitl into the Ducks end. To the left wing point. That misses Nurse. It comes out. And a breakaway coming out. And in is Terry. The shot. And a glove save made by Pickard. Great job by Calvin Pickard to rob Troy Terry on the breakaway.
Well, that's an excellent pick from Pickard because Troy Terry's a guy that's had multiple 60-point, I guess if you've had a couple, you've had multiple 60-point seasons, but he's a player. Real good offensive player for him, and the Oilers dodged one there in a clean-cut breakaway.
Pickard picking up where he left off against Carolina. 35 saves in that 3-1 win on Saturday. Face off to the left of Pickard, and it goes in behind the Edmonton net now to the left wing for Terry. Checked at the top of the circle by Connor Brown. He'll get to center ice and he'll dump it in. We're scoreless here in the first period. We played 4.5 of this opening frame. Vetrano brings it out for Anaheim. Left side to Lacombe. Now on the right to Terry. Gets it to the slot. Gudis will shoot it. And that's off the sticky end mark. That goes out of play. Tonight's game, it's brought to you by Scotia Perks. Scotia Perks is here to make you the biggest winner this hockey season, giving you a chance to win tickets to every Oilers home game. Learn more at scotiabank.com/perks. Face off in the Oiler end. To the right of Calvin Pickard. He's only had one shot on him, but it was a breakaway by Troy Terry. Puck kicks back to the right corner. Bouchard fired across. It's to Hyman. Off the right wing, make that Podkolzin. Now cross ice to Perry. Brings it in, drops it to Podkolzin. Down the left side, a shot. Pad save. Perry on the right wing, let it go. That goes off of Dostal, and the puck to the middle of the ice, and out through center ice is Gauthier. Gauthier into the Edmonton end. That's peeled off his stick, and Podkolzin up the right wing to Kapanen. To Podkolzin, brings it in over the line. Tried to get it across. And it was deflected up in the air. Comes out. McTavish to center ice. He'll dump it in for Anaheim. Ekholm on the end boards. To Bouchard. Stop in behind the Oiler net.
your fourth line for Edmonton there. You got to get the puck deep. Can't turn pucks over just inside the blue line. Those will come back to haunt you.
Up the right wing comes McDavid with it. He picked it up in behind the goal. Comes flying in over the line on the right side. Stops up to the left wing point. Kulak could not get it through. That one went off of Lundestrom, and the puck up against the boards. McDavid looking for Hyman. He's tied up. It goes to the line. On the right side, Klingberg will shoot it, and that's off a stick and launches up into the air and out of play. 6 minutes gone here in a scoreless first.
Well, Edmonton's had a lot of zone time, a lot of possession time. They're not as dynamic off the rush as they've been in past years. Maybe that's not surprising. They don't have the same team speed. But they're a smart team that can possess the puck and create ozone opportunities off of cycles.
Face off to the left at Ostal. As McDavid, Hyman, and Nugent Hopkins are out there.
Anaheim's a poor face-off team, Cam. They're dead last in the league at 44.2%. Something for us to keep an eye on during this game. And that's part of the reason why they're not very good on special teams.
Lacombe will get it out for the Ducks. Goes in on the offside. Oilers able to get it out. Zegras, the Edmonton blue line, knocked off of it. Nugent Hopkins can step to center and shoot it in. Gudis goes in behind his net, rims it on the right. That doesn't get out. Hyman, left wing corner, stops with it for the Oilers. Goes into the left corner. Gudis right on him. Now in behind the net. Loose puck to Nugent Hopkins to the right wing point to Klingberg. Right wing boards to McDavid. He's top of the circle. Holds off. Carlson gets it to the middle and put it just wide of the net. Puck on the left wing. Getting it out with Zegras. So he'll get it high in the air. Goes off the skate. A Kulak. Puck bounces around at center ice. Trevor Zegras back into his own end to Gudis. Gudis over to Lacombe. 7 minutes gone here. Scoreless first. Oilers hosting Anaheim. Up the right wing. Vetrano gets the puck in. Out of Strome, left corner. Out to Vetrano. Back to the left wing point. Dumoulin. They'll fire it across to Hellison. Hellison tried to give it and go and not lost it. And here comes Draisaitl to bring it out for Edmonton. In over the Anaheim line. Stops left side to the middle. Bouchard shot just wide of the net. Penalty coming up to the Ducks when they touch it. Puck comes out of the zone. And Nurse will take it in behind the net. And the Oilers have the extra attacker out there. Delayed penalty to Anaheim. Scoreless here in the first. Nurse out through the middle. Nurse into the Duck zone. Right wing to Draisaitl. Now to McDavid. Works to cross. The one-timer. Saved by Dostal on the shot off the left side by Savoy. Puck on the left wing. Draisaitl, top of the circle to McDavid in the middle. Comes down the left side, across to Nurse. And Nurse on the right wing. We'll get the puck to Draisaitl. To the blue line it goes to Bouchard to Draisaitl. Over to the left side. Draisaitl near the left wing point. Into the corner to Savoy. Behind the net. He tried to get it to Arvidsson. Now finally touched by Anaheim. And the Edmonton Oilers will be on the power play when we come back. Scoreless. We played 8 minutes, 21 seconds of a scoreless first period. The Oilers host the Ducks here at Rogers Place. This is Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Score big with the unmatched purity of Clearwater Vodka, the perfect companion for Oilers fans. Crafted with the pristine waters of Alberta, it's a sip of local excellence. Clearwater Vodka, where the spirit of the game meets true Alberta quality. Must be 18 plus. Please drink responsibly.
Rogers is Canada's largest and most reliable 5G network. We're made for Oilers fans. You can stream Leon scoring in Leduc. Watch Tide tie things up in Tofield. Or check out Connor doing Connor things in Kalmar. And even watch Stewart steal the show while you're in Sedalia. Try saying that 3 times fast. Rogers, proud partner and fan of your Edmonton Oilers.
Don't panic, there's still time, but it's quickly running out. The biggest savings of the year on flooring at End of the Roll Flooring Centers is happening right now, but it's almost over. Spring arrivals are on the way and we need to make room. It's not just a sale, it's our biggest sale. It's why we call it the Big One. But don't panic, there's still time, but only if you hurry. The Big One clearance event ends soon, only at End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
12870 St. Albert Trail and now open at 580 Parsons Road Southwest.
Score big with the unmatched purity of Clearwater Vodka, the perfect companion for Oilers fans. Crafted with the pristine waters of Alberta, it's a sip of local excellence. Clearwater Vodka, where the spirit of the game meets true Alberta quality. Must be 18 plus. Please drink responsibly.
All games, all seasons. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Frank Vetrano goes to the box for slashing. Edmonton Oilers go on their first power play. We're scoreless here in the first. 8:21 gone. The power play brought to you by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at ATCOenergy.com.
Oilers 7th in the league in the power play, 25.5%, and 28th in the league for Anaheim at 73.5% on the PK.
Face off to the right of Joe Stahl.
And again, face-off percentage. Oilers are a top 10 team. Ducks are near the bottom of the pile.
Oilers are 3 for 4 on the power play against the Ducks head-to-head this year as it gets cleared out. Knocked down by Bouchard. He'll drop it back to Connor McDavid. McDavid with points in 4 straight, brings it in on the left, saucers it across to Draisaitl, shot, and that goes wide of the net. Nugent Hopkins keeps it in on the left wing point. Up against the boards, into the corner, and that's knocked down by Gudas. And he's able to get it all the way down the ice.
I think that play was offside on the zone entry on McDavid anyways, and I think Anaheim would have challenged if Edmonton got something on net and in the net.
Bouchard to McDavid. Down the right wing, into the Duck zone, goes to the right wing corner. To Draisaitl. Right corner to McDavid in front and just off of Hyman. Puck goes to the left wing. Hyman got dumped down. The puck in the corner, and it's McDavid in front of the net. Doesn't get across to Draisaitl. Puck to the right point. Bouchard, right wing boards to Nugent Hopkins. Now to Draisaitl into the corner. To McDavid in front to Draisaitl. That went off his skate, and the puck gets sent to the line. Great work by Bouchard. They say he knocked it down with a high stick, but he did pick it out of the air.
47 seconds left in the extra man, and Chris Knobloch is going to keep the first unit on the ice here. And no, maybe not. No, we're going to get a couple changes. McDavid and Draisaitl are going to stay on the ice.
With Perry and then Ekholm and Nurse on the back end. Draisaitl won the draw clean, but it went between both defensemen down the ice. 40 seconds to go in this man advantage. Scoreless here with 10:15 to go in the first period. Puck dropped back to McDavid. Comes up to the Duck line. Dishes on the left to Matthias Ekholm. Goes into the corner. Back to the point to Nurse. Nurse across to Draisaitl. Right point. Comes down the right wing to the blue line. Ekholm down the left wing. McDavid pulls it in front. Draisaitl scores! Leon Draisaitl off the right side. It's a power play goal, and it's 1-0 Oilers.
Well, Corey Perry, the net front, tied up 2 men, and Leon had a free and yawning cage to fire the puck in for his 45th goal of the season, and leads the NHL, and his NHL leading 14th power play goal.
Points in 12 straight now for Draisaitl. Edmonton 1 for 1 on the power play. And up 1-0 here in the first period. .05 time of the goal. And Oilers up 1-0. Puck shot into the Edmonton zone. McTavish after it in the right wing corner. Trying to dig this thing loose, and it does come free, and we'll go over to John Klingberg, and he'll come out for the Oilers. A couple of moves across on the left side. Henry on the left wing, and it goes into the left wing corner. Dumoulin is there for Anaheim. Rims it on the left for Gauthier. Forced back by Klingberg. Puck stays in Anaheim territory. On the right side now, Henrique to the blue line. Kulak shot, tipped on goal. Dostal the save. And the Ducks bring it out up the right wing. McTavish into the Oilers zone. A Gauthier is shot, and the save made by Pickard. The puck cleared out.
Well, John Klingberg got caught there with a bit of a lazy stick. Look out. That almost banked in off the back of Pickard.
It hit the stanchion and came out, almost hit Pickard and went in. Klingberg, left wing to Kulak. Will get it up in the air and out. 1-0 Oilers lead here in the first. Arvidsson comes into the Anaheim zone. Right wing to Savoy. Savoy up near the line, poked off his stick. It comes out, but he gets to it. Gives it to Emberson. The right wing, that gets picked off now. Savoy gets it loose. Comes across to Arvidsson. Into the Duck zone. Put it into the left wing corner now behind the net to Draisaitl. In front to Arvidsson. That pass picked off. Carlson gets it out. Right wing to Killorn. And he'll dump it into the Oiler end. 1-0 Edmonton. 8:15 to go here in the first. Carlson gets the puck out to Killorn. His shot. That one goes off a Nurse. It's in the right wing corner. Carlson up against the boards. Draisaitl had to go off his stick in front. Scores. That puck came right into the front, and Carlson was there to put it home and tie the game at 1.
Well, Leon didn't complain at all. I thought he maybe got held for a second, but Leo Carlson's going to be a player. They got 4 forwards, 3 that are on the team right now. Carlson, McTavish, and the player they acquired last year, Cutter Gauthier, and they got Bennett Seneke down in Oshawa in the OHL. He's going to be on this team next season. A turnover in the Oilers D zone, and it's in the net, and we're tied 1-1.
11:57 time of the goal. Carlson gets his 14th of the year. Ellison gets to center ice for the Ducks, and he'll shoot it in. An assisted goal by Carlson to tie it up as Hyman gets to center ice, gets over center, and he'll shoot it in. Ellison on the end boards. To the left wing to Dumoulin. Out of Vetrano. Cross ice, gave it to Terry. He'll get to the slot. His shot goes off the shoulder of Pickard. Kulak out through the middle to Bouchard. He's able to roll it into the Anaheim zone. Ellison goes in behind his net. Rims it. There's Bouchard to the middle. It goes to McDavid to the left point. Ekholm shot and a glove save made by Dostal. He'll hold on. We're going to take a break. 7:20 to go here in the first. Tied at 1, the Oilers and the Ducks. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Attention drivers, it's the Midwinter Tire Clearance Sale at Fountain Tire. Right now, you can save up to 20% off all in-stock winter tires. Premium brands, unbeatable safety, and incredible savings. It's a winter tire hat trick. But don't wait. This sale ends March 8th, and once they're gone, they're gone. Stay safe on the road and save big during this midwinter clearance sale. Oh, and most importantly, let's go Oilers! Contact your local Fountain Tire for complete details. Fountain Tire, we're on this road together.
The Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50, presented by Rogers, is back and bigger than ever. The largest 50-50 in sports offers early bird draws, bonus raffles, and a main jackpot, which is growing by the second. With over $100 million invested across OilCountry, your support directly helps kids, families, and communities in need. Maybe you'll be our next winner. Get your tickets right now at EdmontonOilers.com and help make OilCountry a better place.
AGLC license number 696879.
Tired of skyrocketing energy bills? Switch to clean, affordable power with Horizon Solar. Whether you want to cut costs, go green, or increase your home's value, Horizon Solar has you covered with tailored solar energy solutions. With current government incentives, there's never been a better time to make the switch. Own your power, control your bills, live sustainably. For your free assessment, call Horizon Solar today or visit horizonsolar.com to get started. Horizon Solar, where going green makes sense.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app. This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Tied at 1 here in the first, 7:20 to go in the opening period. Tonight's Oilers Mega 50-50 presented by Rogers. It's in support of Ronald McDonald House Charities, providing families with a home away from home while their child receives the medical treatment they need. Get your tickets at edmontonoilers.com/50-50 to support. Total jackpot right now over $308,000. Face off in the Duck zone. Up the left wing off the stick of Harkins. It does come out. Corey Perry on the right wing to Podkolzin. He was able to shoot it in. Jacob Trouba wheels behind his net, gets it up the right side. Now out through the middle to Lundestrom. He'll bring the puck in. Drop it back to Dumoulin. Off the left wing boards, it hits Kapanen, and it's cleared up by Podkolzin to Perry. He'll drop it to Kapanen. Could not get it across to Podkolzin. Puck in the left wing corner. Dumoulin up the left wing boards to Trouba. On the left side to Leeson. He'll dump it in. Pickard to play it. 6:40 to go in the first. Tied at 1. Draisaitl scoring for the Oilers. Karlsson has the goal for the Ducks. Puck shot into the Duck zone. Goodis on the left wing to Lacombe. Now to McTavish up to center ice. Puck brought in by Gauthier. He'll give it to McTavish. A shot. Scores. Mason McTavish down the left wing. Fired it through some traffic, and it's 2-1 for the Ducks.
Well, Anaheim's playing pretty well of late. They're 6-3-1 in the last 10. The Oilers capitalized on their power play, but a good pushback here from the Ducks. And Mason McTavish, we talked about. He's one of those guys, along with Karlsson. Their top two young centers have come through and scored here. Gauthier drops one off, and McTavish shot through the screen of Colangelo, and I don't think he deflected it. It's going to be McTavish's goal. It's 2-1 Anaheim.
That'll be his 15th, 13:37 time of the goal. And you're right, Ducks have been playing a lot better lately. Puck goes into the Oiler end. Nurse to Emberson. Up the right wing to Brown. Brown will come down that right side. Into the Duck zone. Rolls it into the corner. Goodis up against the boards. Lacombe will get it to the top of the circle. Following it up, getting it out was Lacombe. Now to Zegras into the Oiler end. Left side, gave it to Karlsson. It comes in front of the Oiler net. None of the Ducks could get a hold of it until it goes to the point. And Lacombe has it on the left. Down low, Killorn on the right to Zegras. Behind the net to Killorn. Comes over to the left, out to the middle. Karlsson shot blocked in front of the net. Killorn has it in the right wing corner to the top of the circle, to the line. Goodis pinches in, keeps it in.
This line needs to get off the ice for Edmonton.
Nurse across to Emberson. 2-1 Ducks. 5:24 to go here in the first period. Up the right wing to Brown. Bounce it out. Trouba's got to go turn on it. Trouba will get it across. Mintyukov got it out to center ice. Bouchard to Draisaitl. Just inside his line. It's a pass through the middle, but off of Ekholm. It goes into the Ducks' end. Trouba out to center. Off of Vetrano. We'll go all the way down into Oiler territory. Rimmed by Bouchard. It gets out to Savoy at center ice, now to Draisaitl. In over the line, Draisaitl to Arvidsson, back to Draisaitl. Waits in front, tip towards the net by Ekholm. Saved by Dostal, and he knocked it out of play. We'll take a break with 4:43 to go here in the first period. 2-1, Ducks lead the Oilers. From Rogers Places Ford Dealers, NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. You know what I'm a fan of? Alberta. The wide open spaces, the highways and byways, and a rugged, beautiful terrain that I'm proud to call home. Maybe that's why I'm also a fan of my Ford F-150. It's tough, capable, and smart, which makes it a natural fit for roads like these. So if it's a new truck you're looking for, look no further than the truck Albertans love to drive, F-150. Head into your Alberta Ford dealer and tell them PB sent you.
For years now, we've been warning Edmontonians on the hazards of our stormwater facilities. While they may appear to look like still ponds, there is moving water beneath the surface, which makes the ice dangerously... The unpredictability of stormwater facilities makes them treacherously unsafe for all winter activities, even walking. So think twice. Don't go on the ice. A safety message from EPCOR.
Nuges Nuggets. This is Nuges Nuggets, brought to you by Legacy Heating and Cooling. What nugget of heating and cooling advice does Nuge have today?
You can save a lot of money by bundling your new furnace and AC with Legacy. It's kind of like saving money on an endorsement by bundling me, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, with someone like, Zachary Martin Hyman.
Thanks for suggesting me, Nuge. Get no payments and no interest for 1 year on your new AC and furnace from Legacy Heating and Cooling. Proud sponsor of Nuges Nuggets.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
2-1 Ducks lead the Oilers. 4:43 to go here in the first period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. Tonight's game brought to you by Social Perks. Social Perks is here to make you the biggest winner this hockey season, giving you a chance to win tickets to every Oilers home game. Learn more at scotiabank.com/perks. Face off to the right of Dostal. It'll go to the slot area and brought out and up the left wing. Harkins to the Edmonton zone, cross ice for Dumoulin, does not connect it out through the middle. Draisaitl left wing to Savoy, he'll dump it in behind the net. After it, Draisaitl, he'll center the shot by Savoy off a stick and out of play.
Well, Leon trying to make amends after a rare defensive miscue led to the game tying goal, and then the Oilers' third line of Henrique and Janmark and Brown, who had a great game Saturday in Carolina after a real subpar game against Florida on Thursday. Caught. The Oilers have played Emerson with Nurse here to start the game. That pairing was together at the start of the year, had some challenges. I actually think Emerson plays better with Kulak. I'll see whether or not Paul Coffey switches and puts Klingberg back with Darnell Nurse and Emerson with Kulak.
Face off to the left of Dostal. Puck comes up top of the circle, getting it out. Cutter Gauthier. Gauthier will dump it in. Pickard. Get it around the left wing boards. It comes out. Maybe a 2-on-1 for the Oilers. McDavid down the left wing with Hyman joining the rush to Bouchard. The shot and the save by Dostal with a right pad as Bouchard got into the play. Gauthier has it go off his skate, goes into the Oilers zone. Ekholm in behind the net to the right side to Bouchard up the right wing, but he had nowhere to go. Gauthier in front of him. Cross to Ekholm. Up the left side, puck cleared out. Hops over the stick of McDavid.
McDavid is flying. He's created 4 A-grade scoring opportunities, 5v5 in this game, and the Oilers haven't been able to capitalize.
Down 2-1 here with 3.5 to go in the first.
Bouchard's had 2 point-blank looks for Edmonton.
The left wing to Zegras, off the left wing boards and in. Nurse in behind the Edmonton net. Rims on the left, Podkolzin. Through the middle to Kulak, up the right wing boards for Kapanen. He got to center ice, was able to shoot it in. Perry's after it on the forecheck. Puck up against the boards, deep in Anaheim territory. Sent to the blue line. Kulak pulls it off the right wing. A shot. Dostal the save. Rebound chopped over to the right side. Killorn will bring it out for the Ducks. Into the Oilers zone. Stops up on the right wing. Cross ice pass. Goes off as Zegras into the right wing corner. Zegras in behind the net. Put it off the back of the goal. Kapanen has room on the right wing to get it out. A long pass to Podkolzin, and he'll bring it out as the Oilers make changes. On his own blue line, Matthias Ekholm. Right through the middle of the ice. Got over center ice, shot it to the right corner. Brown after it on the end boards. Runs into Dumoulin. Puck goes up the right wing. Now out through the middle to Vetrano, and he'll take it to the left side. Into the Oilers zone. To the end boards. Shoved around on the right wing. Dumoulin has to pinch in. The puck sent to the blue line and just out. Terry got spun around by Henrique. Puck goes over to the right side to Hellison. Off the right wing boards and in.
That was a veteran non-call against Adam Henrique. He was reaching there.
Up to Brown, come into the Duck zone on the right, gets hit by Lacombe. Puck goes to the corner. Gudas went to play it around. It went off Arvidsson, comes back to Gudas. He's got room up the right wing. We'll get it out through center to Lisa. Comes into the Edmonton end. We'll get a pass for Lundestrom. His shot and a glove save made by Pickard. He's going to hold on to that with 1:40 to go here in the first. Ducks are up by a score of 2-1.
Well, the Ducks have got 6 shots on goal, but they've got 5 A-grade scoring opportunities in this game. Edmonton's had a lot of zone time, and they're out shooting Anaheim 12-6. McDavid's created a lot. The Oilers haven't been able to finish. McDavid's had 2 really good looks himself and fed Bouchard for 2 basic walk-ins from the top of the face-off scoop. And both times he snapped it. He didn't wind up and blast it.
Off the draw on the Oiler end. Quick shot from the point. Tip. Scores.
Isn't this?
I think that go off of Colangelo.
This is how it works sometimes. You couldn't get a P past Pickard on Saturday, and he's now given up 3 on 7 here.
It was a shot from the right point. I think Colangelo got his stick. It changed direction. Yep, it hit Colangelo, double deflect. Then it went off of Kulak. It was going wide.
Yeah.
Colangelo, it was tipping it wide, and it goes off of Kulak to make it 3-1 for the Ducks. 18:26.
Second goal.
Time of the goal.
Sam Colangelo. And Edmonton's got a whole bunch. They played pretty well, and they're down 3-1.
Oh. Puck dumped into the Oilers zone. Talking about a bounce going your way for the Ducks. Puck side of the net. In front scores. McTavish had it come to him in front of the net. There was nobody near him. And it's 4-1 for Anaheim.
All right, I think you got to get back. So they had Kulak and Bouchard out there together.
That was just 12 seconds after the Colangelo goal.
Leon Draisaitl's plus 28 on the season. He's minus 3 in this game. Back behind the goal, Kulak and Bouchard both behind the net. Nobody's in front of the net. I would suggest one of those 2 defensemen just needs to stay in front of the goal. And then McTavish has an easy opportunity in tight and elevated the puck.
Yeah. That's his second of the game, 16th of the year. Colangelo got his stick on it to knock it in front of the net. It's 4-1 for the Ducks. Puck goes to Dostal. He'll cover it up. So the Ducks taking advantage here in the first period. Oilers had a 1-0 lead.
4 straight goals.
At 11:57, 13:37, 18:26, and 18:38. Puck rimmed up the right wing. It is cleared out. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Back home up the left wing to McDavid. We're into the last minute of the first period. Oilers down by 3. McDavid down the left side, stops in the corner. Brings it back up top of the circle out to Nugent Hopkins. To the blue line, Nurse. He'll shoot it. Save made by Dostal. Covers that up. Hyman was in front of the goal. 47 seconds to go here in the first period.
So they had a point-blank breakaway in which Pickard made a great save. They've got 8 shots on goal. They've scored 4 times. They've had some puck luck on 2 of the goals.
Yeah.
But Edmonton's going to have to dig in here. They're loading up already. Draisaitl, McDavid, and Hyman here for our final shift in this period.
Face off to the left of Dostal. Puck goes to the right wing. It's McDavid. At the hash marks, pass to the point. Off the stick is Zegras. Can sweep it out. Now Zegras into the Oiler end. Pass across. One-timer save made by Pickard. Coming across as he stopped Killorn. Puck on the end boards. Killorn will take it to the right wing corner. That was another very good chance for the Ducks. Killorn on the right wing with 23 seconds to go in the period. His pass to the point. Kicked off by Draisaitl. He'll get it out. Right side to Hyman. In over the line. Back to Draisaitl. Had it go off his stick and then off of Dostal and wide. And Zegras will bring it out. 10 seconds to go in the period. Zegras just in over the Edmonton line. Put it towards the net, and it'll be blockered away by Pickard.
McDavid took a run at Zegras there, and Zegras got out of the way.
Just got out of the way, yep.
It almost looked like it hurt Connor a little. Well, not ideal, down 4-1 after 1, Cam. We're going to see what sort of juice the Oilers can break. They outshot Anaheim 14-10 here in this game. Ducks scoring 4 on 10 and maybe not scoring on their 2 best opportunities, right? So Anaheim's a better team. It's something that Corey Perry told me before the game. He said, look, they got more skill, and they're way better 5-on-5 than they used to be, and they outscored the Oilers 4-0, 5-on-5 in that period. Edmonton with a lot of work to do coming up in the second period.
Draisaitl had the goal for the Oilers. McTavish had a pair. Carlson and Colangelo also scoring for the Ducks. They're up 4-1 after 20 minutes of play. Bryn Griffiths, Rob Brown. They're going to figure all this out here after one. They'll get to the bottom of it. That's what they do. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. 4-1 Ducks after 20 from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Did you know that there are 9 Napa Auto Parts stores serving the greater Edmonton area and have been doing so for more than 50 years? Since Napa first opened in Edmonton, the community has grown and vehicles have changed, but you can always trust Napa Auto Parts to provide you with the expert know-how and the best vehicle parts. And if that isn't enough, every time you visit a Napa Auto Parts store when you present your AMA card, you receive an additional 10% discount on all retail parts and accessories. Visit your local Napa Auto Parts store for more offers and expert know-how. Napa Auto Parts is a proud fan of the Edmonton Oilers.
Here's what's new at 880ched.com.
We've got your shot to be chilling in Cali watching the Oilers. 880 Ched has teamed up with New West Travel to give you the chance to road trip in Cali with Bob Stauffer. Keep it locked to 880 Ched for your road trip code word. When you hear it, enter it on our contest page. Then listen on March 28th to see if you're off on a road trip in Cali. Details at 880ched.com.
Get your name on our insider list today and keep up to date on pre-sales, contests, and more. Visit 880ched.com. At the Intermission, brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Sweep it out. Now Zegras into the Oiler end. Pass across. One-timer save made by Pickard. Coming across as he stopped Killorn.
And that's our highlight zone brought to you by Century Casinos. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos with 3 great locations in Edmonton, St. Albert, and right next door to the Edmonton International Airport. Welcome to the Winter Zone. Well, welcome to the first intermission. Bryn Griffiths and Rob Brown here. You know what's funny? Picking that highlight, I could have gone with the Leon goal to give them the 1-0 lead. But that save's a big one. That could be a big save today.
Well, I mean, a lot went wrong for the Oilers in the first 20. But down 3 goals seems insurmountable, but it's not. With
not
40 minutes left, playing against a team that can't kill a penalty if their life depended on it. So the Oilers, this game isn't over, but you're right. There's a difference between down 3 and down 4. And the way it would have happened, too, because the Anaheim Ducks scored 2 goals, what was it, 12 seconds apart?
Right.
And then it was the very next shift that they had another 2 grade A scoring chances, and Pickard made the fantastic save. Then there was an open net. And fortunately for the Oilers, the puck bounced just a little ways away from the Ducks player, Killorn, for the rebound, or he would have had a wide open net. The Oilers started well. I think the shots early were 7-1. The first shot, though, that the Ducks got was a breakaway, a wide open breakaway from, one of their best players, Troy Terry. And then after that, the Ducks weren't getting a lot of opportunities, but every time they had a chance, it was a grade A chance. They had a breakaway, then their next shot was on a broken 2-on-2 that turned into a partial breakaway. And then they had an odd man rush, goal scoring chance. So the only shots that Pickard were seeing were grade A of the grade A caliber. And then eventually there was breakdowns, and Pickard probably wants the McTavish one back. That was, I'll give credit to McTavish, a nice shot.
Yeah.
But there were Leo Carlson from out of the corner. That was an unbelievable shot. Horrible break for the Oilers off a face-off. It was a deflection that's going.
I would say, wide, I think.
Going wide. It was going about 12 feet wide when it hit Kulak in the foot and then bounces back the other way. Pickard has no chance there. And then lost battle behind the net. The Oilers have everybody facing below the goal line. Nobody's in front of the net, and the puck comes out in front. Then another goal from, 2.5 feet out. The Oilers were very good on their power play. They were not good 5-on-5, especially in their own zone. And those were the plays, Bryn, that we saw on the road trip, where the Oilers just gave up big chances. It wasn't where it was an extended period of time being hemmed in and all of a sudden there's an opportunity. It's big chances with players wide open. Leo Carlson scores a goal. He's by himself in front of the net. The fourth goal, I'm not even sure, was it Killorn? Whoever scored the fourth goal, there was too many. He was standing by himself in front of the net. McTavish, when he came down and shot all the time in the world to shoot the puck. And then the ones that didn't go in where they had a breakaway, they had another chance in front. These are I mean, this is the Ducks that are getting these opportunities and scoring. There are better teams in the National Hockey League than the Ducks. You cannot play giving this many grade A's up. But I will give the fans listening who are not here tonight, it ain't over.
No, that's true.
But there's 40 minutes left. But the Oilers, just not just for tonight, they have to clean things up defensively, because this isn't something that is new tonight. This has been going on for, I would say, close to 4 weeks now, where this grade A scoring chances have been too plentiful for the opposition.
Hey, listen, that's why I selected the save, because I'm with you at 5-1. I don't know. Like, you know what? One of the things I love about working up here in the media center is we get a chance to listen to Cam call the games, or Jack occasionally, right? Tonight, around the midway point of that period, I started to take my headphones off just to hear how the crowd was responding. It was dead in here. Like, there was no buzz, no energy, and I thought the team started to also perform the same way. It just they came out strong, and then it just didn't seem to be working for them in the tail end of that period. And the shots on goal favored the Oilers 12-10, but I don't know. I mean, obviously you can't put too much into that. So what do they got to do here in period number 2?
Well, it's a broken record, but it's the same thing that we've talked about now for the last few weeks. Better defensively. They're just giving up too many odd man breaks against. And there were a number that period. There were odd man breaks. Giveaways in their own zone. Leon's having an all-world season, and rarely have you seen him make a defensive miscue. His stats show you that he's been the best player in the world this year. But the play that he made out of the corner, he tried forcing something that wasn't there, passes it right to Leo Carlson. The kid's got great hands.
Yes.
And that was the one that tied the game up. So the Oilers had the lead for a minute 50, and all of a sudden you turn the puck over in your own zone. McTavish scores one that he probably wants back. Then there's the lost draw deflection, and then I thought it was Killorn, but it was McTavish scored the fourth goal. Again, there's a battle behind the net. You can't get drawn into a battle in a non-scoring area, and there was too many Oilers behind the net. Mason McTavish, nice young hockey player, pops out in front. The puck eventually comes out there. Now he's by himself, and you got Pickard, who has to look. He's up against the post. He's trying to track the puck that's behind the net, but when it comes out quickly, he's at the mercy of McTavish. And give McTavish credit, great shot, but they scored 4 goals in 6 minutes, just over 6.5 minutes.
Yeah,
and could have been more.
Took the air out of the building, that's for sure.
Oh, well, yeah. This
goes without saying, but I said it.
Yeah, well, this is a crowd that hasn't seen a home game in a month. And in the first 20 minutes of the first game they've seen on home ice in a month, they saw an Anaheim Duck team that's in 12th place in the conference score 4 times. So not good enough, not good enough defensively for the Edmonton Oilers. Battle level wasn't bad, but when you're battling hard, you also got to battle smart. And I think that the Edmonton Oilers, there were some costly mental miscues that allowed the Anaheim Ducks easy opportunities.
Generally, when you see a period like that from the Oilers, it's because they're not moving their feet fast enough and skating fast enough. They've got to find a way to kind of pick up the pace a little bit here, I think, in the second period. That's just me.
Well, yeah, I give credit. I haven't seen Anaheim play in a while. They look fast.
Yeah, that was a good period.
Yeah, they look fast. A much better puck control team than we've seen in the past. They've got more talent. Carlson, like down the middle, they got Strome, Carlson, and McTavish. Three nice centermen. Not world beaters, but guys that make heady plays, smart plays. The line of Zegras, Carlson, and Killorn all over the Oilers in the offensive zone. And then the third line, McTavish, Gauthier, and Colangio, they scored 2 goals. So they scored 3 goals, the third line.
All of them plus 3.
Yeah, so the third line scored 3 goals. That's not good. And I think a couple of those were against the Oilers' second line, Leon Draisaitl. So
yeah. That line was -3.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah,
so I guess all 3 of
it.
them. So it was a tough period for that. Now, I would imagine a huge pushback here. There will be some frustration in the Oilers' dressing room, but I imagine there will be a big push to start the second period. It'll be interesting. The one thing you and I talked about before the game, and we heard Chris Knobloch talk about it, he wants to have some consistency in his lines. Well, we'll see how far that goes to start the second period, as they're down 4-1 in a game that the Edmonton Oilers were pretty excited to have in front of their home fans.
Okay, Rob, thanks. We'll talk to you coming up in the second intermission. It is 4-1, Anaheim leading the Oilers after one period of play. Yeah, we'll take a break. At the Intermission is brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. This is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
At Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, they recommend pairing locally distilled spirits and their ice-cold beer selection with... And Oilers win! Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, proud partners and fans of the Edmonton Oilers. Please enjoy responsibly.
When was the last time your electricity and natural gas provider made you feel like this? Low rates, no strings attached, year-round perks, and local energy experts who always have your back with Encore by Epcor. Find that carefree energy feeling at encore.epcor.com/carefree.
Customers are free to purchase natural gas or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822 toll-free.
Do your tires feel like hockey pucks on the road? Perhaps it's time for a new set of Atturo tires. No matter what you drive, Atturo has the right fit for you, including the all-new Trailblade HT and AZ810, premium all-weather tires for your pickup, car, SUV, or crossover. You can rest assured that Atturo tires will get you through all 4 seasons. Available at Action Car and Truck, Point S, and tire shops everywhere. Find a dealer near you at atturo.com.
At Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, they recommend pairing locally distilled spirits and their ice-cold beer selection with... And Oilers win! Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, proud partners and fans of the Edmonton Oilers. Please enjoy responsibly.
This is Global News at the first intermission. I'm Zach Ferguson. Canada has introduced 25% retaliatory tariffs on $30 billion worth of American products in response to U.S. tariffs added to imports from Canada and Mexico today. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau outlined the levies during a press conference in Ottawa, adding that they will expand them to cover another $125 billion in U.S. goods in 21 days. Premier Danielle Smith says her cabinet was meeting today to discuss Alberta's response to U.S. tariffs. In a statement, Smith says the tariffs are an unjustifiable attack on Canadians and Albertans. Smith says Alberta fully supports the federal government's retaliatory tariffs on the U.S. A 40-year-old man from Vermilion has been charged after he was allegedly sexting with someone under the age of 18. Last Saturday, Vermilion RCMP say they were made aware of an individual who was sending text messages of a sexual nature to someone underage. Police say their investigation has led to an arrest and charges against 40-year-old Patrick John Kelly. I'm Zach Ferguson. Your next scheduled newscast will be at the second intermission on 880 CHED.
MIC is a leader in medical imaging and the official medical imaging provider to the Edmonton Oilers. Make MIC your choice. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, the game doesn't stop for injury. MIC's sports medicine imaging specialists can help you get back in the game with a timely and expert diagnosis. Go where the pros go. For a location near you, visit mic.ca.
When the Oilers are on the ice, the big hits are a part of the game. But they shouldn't be a part of your drive. If you've been injured in a car collision, let James H. Brown & Associates and their over 200 years of combined injury law experience help you. Locally owned and proud Edmonton Oiler fans, James H. Brown & Associates is ready to support you with their unrivaled experience, unrivaled results, and unrivaled commitment. When accidents happen, head to jameshbrown.com.
Proudly headquartered in OilCountry, Capital Power is delivering reliable and affordable power today while building clean power systems for tomorrow, creating the balanced energy solutions communities across Alberta and North America can depend on. Visit capitalpower.com to learn how they are powering change by changing power. Be part of their energy and join Capital Power as we all cheer on our Edmonton Oilers on their quest to win it all.
At the Happy Intermission. Brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Bryn Griffiths back at Rogers Place. Oilers trail Anaheim 4-1 after one period of play. Let's look at the out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Let's look at the final scores. It was the Hurricanes over Detroit 2-1. Predators double up on the Boston Bruins 6-3. Sharks really took it to Buffalo 6-2 tonight. It was also a 6-2 final for the Lightning over the Columbus Blue Jackets, and the Calgary Flames doubled up on the Flyers in Philadelphia 6-3. Games going on right now, late in the third period. New York Islanders leading the Winnipeg Jets 3-2. After 2, it's Dallas 3-1 on the New Jersey Devils. At the end of 1, Colorado and Pittsburgh are scoreless. And 2 games coming up, well, 1 game coming up at 8 o'clock. It's the Minnesota Wild in Seattle to take on the Kraken. And that's what's going on around the National Hockey League. Edmonton Oil Kings, 8 games left in their regular season. Brandon's here tomorrow night, 7 o'clock at Rogers Place. Oil Kings splitting their Eastern swing over the weekend. 2 wins and 2 losses. The out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Hang in there at the second period, and who knows what's coming up next. At the Intermission is brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. This is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Happy Intermission has been brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
From the biggest stadiums to the coziest holes in the wall. From house parties to porch hangs to pride celebrations. From your favorite fuzz shop to your local Indian spot. From noodle bars to sports bars to salsa bars. There's a Molson with your name on it. Canadian Ultra XL. Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
Businesses deserve the best protection against cyber threats. Alltech offers state-of-the-art IT and cybersecurity solutions to safeguard digital assets. The team of experts at Alltech are dedicated to providing the highest level of security, ensuring that data remains safe and operations are seamless. With Alltech, businesses can focus on growth while the rest is handled. From advanced threat detection to comprehensive data security, Alltech has it covered. Choose Alltech for reliable and effective cybersecurity. Visit alt-tech.ca now to learn more.
Real Canadian Superstore has more ways to save than any other major grocer. Check out their weekly flyer for PC Optimum offers, deals on club size, no name, and always low-priced everyday items. Visit in-store to find everything from fashion and home decor to toys and electronics. And don't forget their new Fresh Promise on produce. If your produce isn't fresh, they'll replace it and refund it. There are so many ways to save at Real Canadian Superstore. See their flyer for details.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app. This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer, we are here at Rogers Place. 4-1, Ducks lead. The Oilers getting ready for the second period of play. Stuart Skinner in goal now for the Edmonton Oilers. The Oilers 50-50 presented by Rogers. It's back with life-changing jackpots. Tonight, Oilers mega 50-50 jackpot, $346,000 and climbing. Our next lucky winner could be you. Get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/50-50. And we are seeing McDavid, Draisaitl, and Hyman to start it off up front here in the second. Bouchard and Ekholm on the back end, and Bouchard's got it in his own zone. Across to Ekholm as he comes up the left side. Little bank pass to Hyman off his stick. It goes into the right wing corner. Oilers down 4-1 to start off this second period. Swung back to the left wing point to Ekholm. Now to Bouchard. Brings it to the left. Top of the circle. Forced back by Strome. Into the left wing corner to McDavid. Now to Draisaitl. Centering pass. That goes off of Hyman. Jams it towards the net and is saved by Dostal. Puck on the right wing point. Bouchard off of McDavid. It goes in behind the net to Hyman. To the left wing point to Ekholm. Comes across the line. Gives it to Bouchard. Now just past McDavid. It goes to the left wing corner. Pinching down. Matthias Ekholm. Puck to the middle. Picked off by McDavid. McDavid over to Draisaitl. Right corner. And he tried to get it to Bouchard. Puck comes free. Bouchard's got it right wing. A shot towards the net. Comes off the end boards as it went wide. And Terry will clear it out for the Ducks. Down the right wing to Vetrano. Comes into the Oiler end. Goes to the right wing corner. We're a minute 15 gone here in the second. 4-1 Ducks lead. McDavid up the left wing. to center ice. Plays the puck in. Arvidsson goes in behind the net to the right wing. Peeled off his stick by Dumoulin. Now on the right, puck cleared out by Helleson. And it's bounced back in. Helleson has to turn on it, being pressured. Going to lose it to Arvidsson. Down low past Savoy. Zegras, left corner to Killorn. Cross to Helleson, up the right wing to Dumoulin for the Ducks. And at center ice, he'll shoot it in. It's along the right wing side, the Edmonton zone. Taking it in behind the net is Emberson. The right wing to Arvidsson, now up the left wing for Nurse. He'll shoot it in. Stahl had slowed it up. Trouba with a puck in the right wing corner. 4-1 Ducks here in the second. 2:20 gone. Puck at the Anaheim line. Trouba to Mintyukov. Now to Trouba, the right wing for Colangelo, and he didn't touch it. That's an icing call against the Ducks.
Well, I see they're loading them up here.
Yeah.
3 straight shifts, down by 3 goals. And Calvin Pickard out of the game.
Yep.
I got to tell you, I feel a bit bad for Calvin because he made some stops off the rush, got beat off some cycles, got a horribly unlucky goal against him, but Edmonton's got to be a lot better.
Off the face-off in the Duck zone, Bouchard pokes it into the left wing corner. Trouba around the boards. It goes off of Ekholm, so it stays in. Puck to the middle of the ice. Brought out to center by Zegras. Left wing to Carlson. Into the Oiler end. His shot, and a save made by Skinner. That's his first save of the evening. Be a face-off in the Oiler end. Tonight's game brought to you by Scotia Perks. Scotia Perks is here to make you the biggest winner this hockey season, giving you a chance to win tickets to every Oilers home game. Learn more at scotiabank.com/perks. Face off in the Oilers zone to the right of Stuart Skinner. His last game was Thursday. That was a 4-3 loss in Florida. He made 32 saves. Gauthier in to take the draw against Henrique. Puck goes to Kulak, rims it up the left side, just past Janmark, and icing the call.
Come on.
Janmark thought he had won that race.
He did. Strauss should be at center.
It won't be, though.
Well, this is going to be a game where you're going to need somebody else other than McDavid, Draisaitl, and Hyman to score 5-on-5 to have any chance to work your way back in down 4-1.
Puck rimmed again up the left wing to Janmark. He'll come into the Duck zone, go to the left wing corner. Got Lacombe right on him. Up the right wing, Gauthier will get it out. And his own blue line flipped up and out by Klingberg. I think that's going to be a penalty. Klingberg was in the Oiler end, and he just scooped that on the backhand right out. First power play of the evening for the Ducks.
This is a huge kill for the Oilers. Giving up 4 even-strength goals.
Oiler penalty kill is brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Oilers have killed 6 of 7 shorthanded situations against the Ducks this year. Race off to the right of Skinner. Oiler penalty kill 26 to 75%. Power play of the Ducks 31st at 12.6. Puck goes to the right wing corner. Ty Emberson has room, has time, snaps that thing all the way down the ice. Stahl will set it in behind the net. Oilers down 4-1 here in the second. Zegras through the middle, right wing to Troy Terry, cuts to the middle of the ice, comes into the Oiler end, goes over to the right wing corner to Strome. Got Emberson on him, they're up against the boards. Puck squeezes loose. Henrique along the right wing boards. Puck goes back to the line. Zegras on the left side to Terry. Back to the blue line. Zegras gets it low. Puck comes to the middle. The one-timer and a save by Skinner off of Vetrano. Terry's got it on the left wing. Strome to Terry. Out to Vetrano, top of the circle, left side. Vetrano Puck goes to Strome on the left wing. Strome waiting with it to the blue line. To Zegras, to Strome, cross ice to McTavish. It skipped off his stick. Now he has it on the right to the blue line. Zegras over to Strome to the middle. Vetrano shot and a pad save made by Skinner. McTavish with it in the right corner. Right in behind the net. Now on the left to Strome. Strome on the left side. To the blue line to Zegras, to Strome, to Terry. To the blue line to Zegras, wanted to shoot it, lost it, gets it back. It's the puck to Terry, gives it to Vetrano, left wing, top of the circle, cross ice. One-timer by McTavish. He fanned on it. It's cleared out by Ekholm.
Oilers desperate for a change here.
14 seconds left to go in the penalty to Klingberg. We're 5 minutes into the second. 4-1 Ducks lead. Up the right wing, Zegras dropping it to Lacombe. He's into the Oiler end on the left wing to the left wing corner. Behind the net, tried to dish it in front of the goal. It's picked off by Connor Brown. They'll get it up the left wing boards to center ice to Janmark. It goes just into the Ducks end. And Killorn will wind it up through the middle. Killorn forced back by Janmark. Puck goes to Lacombe, now to Trouba. Trouba through the middle to Killorn. Into the Oiler end on the right wing. Puck goes to the right wing corner. Killorn had it go into his skates, and now McDavid up the left side. Penalty is over. Nurse will get it out. Give it to Draisaitl. In over the Duck line to Nurse. Now in behind the net. Puck goes to Nurse. Will get it to the slot. And that's just off the stick of Carlson before he could get to McDavid, and it comes out. Ducks 0 for 1 on the power play. It's in behind the Edmonton net. 6 minutes gone in the second. 4-1 Anaheim leads. Center ice is Draisaitl. Into the Duck zone now to McDavid. Goes over to the right wing in front of the net. The shot off the post. The one-timer in front of the net by Zach Hyman, and he put it off the post. Up the right wing that gets to center ice. Brought in by Leeson. Gets it across to Dumoulin. Shot doesn't get through. It's in the slot. Poked to the line, and Dumoulin's going to keep it in. To Leeson. Has it left wing point. Makes a move down the left side. Goes to the corner in front of the net, and his pass right onto the stick of Hyman. Now we'll give it to McDavid at center. Into the Duck zone. Goes over to the right wing. McDavid to the point. Klingberg shot, and a glove save by Dostal. He's going to hold on to it. We're going to take a break. 6:46 gone here in the second. 4-1 Ducks lead the Oilers from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. As a musician, I'm drawn to the sounds of this great province. Whether it's the wind blowing down the Rockies, the rustling of grass across the prairie, or the sweet sound of a Ford Super Duty, it's all music to my ears. Speaking of Super Duty, with heavy-duty performance that's built for getting the job done right, it's no wonder this truck has Albertans singing its praises. The 2024 Ford Super Duty is available now at your Alberta Ford dealer. Just head on in today and tell them PB sent you.
Did you know the RCMP polices over 99% of Alberta's landscape? From the oil sands to the Rockies to the prairies, the RCMP has a province covered. Providing policing services to more than 1,700 communities and with over 150 career specializations, the Alberta RCMP has something to fit everyone's goals and lifestyles. Visit rcmpcareers.ca and take the next step towards your career with the Alberta RCMP. A message from the Government of Canada.
Play Alberta has hundreds of casino games right at your fingertips. Join thousands discovering why Fortune Coin is one of Alberta's most popular games. Fill your reels with golden coins. Multiply your prizes up to 6 times and turn good spins into legendary ones. Land the Fortune Coin symbol to win cash. Trigger the jackpot. Launch the free spins bonus and watch as the dragon takes over your screen. New players get 100 free spins only on playalberta.ca. Claim your offer today. If you gamble, use your game sense.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer, 4-1. Ducks lead the Oilers. 6:46 gone here in the second period.
Oh, he's got the blender out here, doesn't he?
We're seeing a lot of line configurations here early in the second period. Face off to the left of Dostal. Savoy's taking the draw for Edmonton. He's able to win it. Pass across to Perry from Arvidsson. Just skipped over his stick. Perry will get it out. Left wing to Vetrano. He'll shoot it in. Rims on the right side. Savoy up to Corey Perry. Will get it out. Right wing to Victor Arvidsson. He'll go across to Matt Savoy. Stops on the left wing boards. Looks to the middle. Across. Emerson shot. That one goes off of Dostal. Loose puck. Strome can't clear it. Savoy keeps it alive. Over to Arvidsson. But the pass a little fast. Couldn't get the one-timer away, and it's cleared out. Toronto then gave it away to Kapanen. It's Perry Kapanen. Had it hacked away from him. Perry's trying to keep it in, but Troy Terry will get it out. Right wing to Gudis. He shoots the puck into the Edmonton zone. Good hit. Puck comes out left side. The shot by Gauthier. Save made by Skinner. Cutter Gauthier's got 3 assists in this game. Puck along the right wing. Colangelo. Get it to the end boards. Klingberg up the left wing to Podkolzin. Cuts to the middle. Gets it through the middle. Off the stick of Kapanen. Goes into the Ducks end of the right wing corner. Trouba in behind the net with it. Off the boards and out. Bouncing around at the Edmonton blue line. Klingberg to Podkolzin, now on the right wing. Puck shot in. The right side, it goes off of Colangelo and out. McDavid right back in. Down the left wing to the net. He'll go in behind the shot. Saved by Dostal. Puck to the right wing. McDavid's got it again up near the blue line. We'll drop it off to Bouchard. Takes it to the right wing point. To Ekholm to Bouchard. Into the right corner, McDavid off the right wing boards. He'll go to the net, knocked off his stick. Trouba will clear it out. 4-1 Ducks, 8:45 gone in the second period. Draisaitl into the Duck zone on the left wing. Draisaitl to the side of the net, just missed the stick of Hyman. It goes right corner. Now Draisaitl has it on the right wing. To the blue line to Ekholm, just missed it and it comes out. Mattias Ekholm in his own end. To Draisaitl. Skates away from Carlson. Comes into the Duck zone right wing. Centering pass through the slot. Back to the left wing point. Bouchard a shot. Saved by Dostal. He got spun around. And Zegras will get it out. Goes into the Oiler end. Ekholm after it in the corner. Runs into Carlson. It's up against the end boards. Bouchard through the middle, too far for McDavid. It'll go down the ice and be an icing call against the Oilers. 10:26 to go here in the second period. 4-1 Ducks lead.
It's hard to believe Edmonton's only got 1 goal in this game. They've created lots of looks. Dostal's been good. The Oilers were unlucky on 1 goal against in the first period. They needed 1 more save, no question, from Calvin Pickard, but the truth is they were just awful off the rush in that period. They've toned that down a little bit, carried the play a little bit here more. But they're not, they got a lot of zone time. They're not getting enough pucks till the net count.
Strome on the right wing in the Oiler end. Right wing corner, Vetrano out to Strome, and that's broken up by Ekholm. He'll clear it. Gudis inside his own blue line for the Ducks. Up the right wing to Troy Terry. Brings it in. Cross ice pass. Goes to Strome. Left wing corner. Played it in front of the net. Broken up by Ekholm. Off the boards and out. Lacombe at his own blue line. Over to Gudis. Up the right wing to Strome off his stick that launches over the end glass. That's out of play. Look at that neutral zone face-off. When we come back, 9:51 to go in the second. 4-1 Ducks lead the Oilers. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
For years now, we've been warning Edmontonians on the hazards of our stormwater facilities. While they may appear to look like still ponds, there is moving water beneath the surface, which makes the ice dangerously... The unpredictability of stormwater facilities makes them treacherously unsafe for all winter activities, even walking. So think twice. Don't go on the ice. A safety message from EPCOR.
OilCountry, the ultimate Oilers watch party, happens all season long. Attend Molson Canadian Oilers game day live throughout the season for your chance to win 2025-26 Edmonton Oilers season seats. Be there for the next Game Day Live Flight Night for your chance to win a trip for two to watch the Oilers play in Las Vegas. Join them March 10th at On the Rocks. For the full event schedule and to RSVP to the ultimate Oilers watch party, visit OilersGameDayLive.com.
The Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50, presented by Rogers, is back and bigger than ever. The largest 50-50 in sports offers early bird draws, bonus raffles, and a main jackpot, which is growing by the second. With over $100 million invested across OilCountry, your support directly helps kids, families, and communities in need. Maybe you'll be our next winner. Get your tickets right now at EdmontonOilers.com and help make OilCountry a better place.
AGLC license number 696879.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app. This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer here at Rogers Place. 4-1. Ducks lead the Oilers. McTavish has a pair. Colangelo and Carlson also scoring for Anaheim. Draisaitl has the Edmonton goal. All that scoring coming in the first period. Face-off just outside the Edmonton blue line. Nugent Hopkins taking the draw against Lundestrom. It goes over to Mintyukov. He'll shoot it in, cross corner. Nurse up the right wing, off of Savoy. It comes out. Troup at his own blue line. Gave the puck away to Matt Savoy. Savoy on the left wing to Nugent Hopkins. Into the Duck zone, off the left wing boards to the point to Nurse. To Nugent Hopkins. Down the left wing, Leeson trying to clear it. He can't. Puck gets to the middle, and Lundestrom will get to center ice, dump it in. Puck to the end boards. Spun over to the right wing and up to center ice. It'll be Savoy to center now to Nugent Hopkins. To Savoy in over the line, looking for Nugent Hopkins. He got dumped down. It's in behind the Anaheim net. Rimmed on the right. Colangelo beats it out. Goes into the Oiler end. Kulak through the middle to Connor Brown. Into the Ducks zone. Goes to the right wing corner. Now in behind the net. Got it in front of the net, but it's swept around to the left wing boards and cleared out by Gauthier. Shot back in by Kulak. Oilers have to tag up. Gudas in behind his net. Long pass on the right. Stepping up was Kulak. Goes by him and Colangelo and into the Edmonton end. Klingberg behind the net. Over to the right, hit Gauthier with it. Brown follows the play. Got the puck to center ice. Carlson goes back into his own end to Gudas.
Oilers thought there was an illegal substitution there, but there wasn't a call.
On the right wing, puck brought in by Zegras. Goes to the right corner in front of the net. And that is taken away by Janmark, and he's able to get it out for the Oilers. Right wing to Perry. Perry right wing corner to the middle of the ice. Broken up by Hellison. Kapanen to the right wing point to Bouchard. Rolls it around the boards. It goes to the left. Kaloran will go in behind his net. Can't get it out. Podkolzin keeps it in. Up to the blue line. Bouchard is shot. And a save made by Dostal. Puck in the right wing corner. Kapanen along the boards. Hellison in there for the Ducks. Pinching down is Bouchard to keep it in as he battles with Zegras. And in comes Podkolzin and knocks Zegras to the ice. Plays it back to Bouchard. Trying to find a shooting lane down the right wing. Doesn't have one. Across to Ekholm. Ekholm on the left wing to Podkolzin in front of the net. Just off a stick before it got to Corey Perry. Perry has it in behind the Anaheim goal. Goes to the left wing. Perry to the point to Ekholm. Across the line to Bouchard. Back to Matthias Ekholm on the left point. His shot sails wide of the net. Zegras will just get it out. 7 minutes to go in the second. 4-1 Ducks lead. Puck shot in. Gloved by Dostal. He's going to hold on. And there'll be a face-off inside the Ducks end. Tonight's game brought to you by Scotia Perks. Scotia Perks is here to make you the biggest winner this hockey season, giving you a chance to win tickets to every Oilers home game. Learn more at scotiabank.com/perks.
Boy, those Stahl sure battles. And again, he's at over plus 10 goals saved above expectation this year. It says it all, doesn't it?
It does. He's having a great year. Puck in behind the net. Goes just past Draisaitl. Gudas on the right. Off of Terry to the middle to Strome. He'll bring it out to Vetrano in over the line. Left wing to Lacombe. In front of the net scores. Strome got the pass from Lacombe in the left corner and makes it 5-1 for the Ducks.
Well, Lacombe's got 3 assists. I mean, he's just had a tremendous game. And that's the Oilers' top line getting beat on that goal. But just a perfectly executed 3-2, and they put it to the net. And wow, Edmonton's having a tough night. I mean, Ryan Strome, a former Oiler, who Peter Chiarelli gave away for free back in the day. He's etched out a pretty good NHL career for himself. It's his 10th goal of the season, but Lissel Combs, I mean, he's been coming for a while. Double-digit goals now for him on the season.
Yeah.
He's got 3 assists, and he's up to 33 points.
Good setup by Lacombe to Ryan Strome. 13:22 time of the goal. It's 5-1 for the Ducks. Nugent Hopkins to Arvidsson at center. Emberson across to Nurse. They're still in the neutral zone. Now to Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins at his own blue line. Left wing to Savoy. Got checked by Trouba, and it'll go into the Edmonton zone. Rimmed by Nurse. Knocked down by Leeson. Leeson on the right wing to the right wing point to Mintyukov. Put it in behind the Edmonton net. And it'll go to Savoy. He's able to get it out. Left wing to Arvidsson. Will dump it in. Ellison up the right. Colangelo. Now in over the line on the right wing to McTavish. His shot goes wide of the Edmonton net. Back to the left wing point. Dumoulin. The left wing. McTavish will find it behind the net. Center that. Nobody there for the Ducks. Puck cleared out by Kapanen. Shot back in. Podkolzin went up the right wing. Hit along the boards by Gauthier, and it's brought in through the middle by Kapanen. He'll shoot it, and that's blocked.
How many shots have these guys blocked, too?
A lot of them. And on the right side, just over the center ice line, shot in is Gauthier. Was able to get it into the Oiler end, and skating out with it through the middle. Klingberg will get it to center ice. Give it to Kulak. Dump it in. Lacombe up the left wing boards. Now to Gudis. Gudis pass on the left side. Carlson drives in behind the Edmonton net, taken to the end boards. It comes loose near the top of the circle, and it's Janmark for the Edmonton. Out to center ice. Into the skates of Brown, now to Nurse. He'll shovel it in. 4.5 to go in the second. 5-1 Ducks lead. Killorn will get it out through the middle to Zegras. Off the right wing boards and in. It goes in behind the Oiler net. Emberson over to Nurse. Nurse waits side of the Edmonton goal, now out through the middle. As he gets to center ice, little bank pass just past Janmark. Puck cleared out by Trouba. Won't be icing as Strome got in there. Puck rimmed up the right wing, and now bringing it out with speed is McDavid. Right side to Draisaitl. In over the line. His shot, and that one blocked as Trouba got in front of it. Or make that, it was Brown down the right wing. That shot was blocked. Draisaitl out there right now. On the left side, shot, and the save made by Skinner. Got it with the glove. As Vetrano had let it go off the left wing. 3:45 to go here in the second. 5-1 Ducks lead the Oilers from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Looking for custom flags, banners, or canopy tents? Aurora Flags and Banners has a dedicated team to provide you with custom solutions and quality products. Aurora Flags has proudly serviced Canadian businesses and organizations for more than 30 years. Get a quote today at auroraflags.com.
Rogers is Canada's fastest and most reliable internet. We're made for Oilers fans. You can stream Brown's scoring down in the basement. And there it is! Watch Leon light the lamp in the living room. Spectacular! Connor scoring in all corners of the house. And Nurse notching a game winner in the nursery. Very quietly, of course. Rogers, proud partner and fan of your Edmonton Oilers. Edmonton comes all the way back! Pizza 73, the official pizza of your Edmonton Oilers. Loyal to the oil, in Edmonton we trust. Rising to the top like a pizza crust. Got the flavors to play, yeah. Cooking on ice. Hunger happens, gotta score a slice. Let's go Oilers, E-Town unite. Ice District to Jasper, downtown to White. Wearing orange and blue, game on the street. Make the right call, Pizza 73. Let's go Oilers! 73
Looking for custom flags, banners, or canopy tents? Aurora Flags and Banners has a dedicated team to provide you with custom solutions and quality products. Aurora Flags has proudly serviced Canadian businesses and organizations for more than 30 years. Get a quote today at auroraflags.com.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer. We are here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 3:45 to go here in the second. 5-1 Ducks lead. They're up 4-1 after the first. Ryan Strome's added one here in the second. Face off to the right of Skinner. Off the draw, puck goes right to Skinner. Got it to the corner, and now it'll be Bouchard will take it behind the net. Up through the middle. Missed Draisaitl with it. Comes off the end boards. The icing is negated by the hustle of Hyman, but he takes a hard hit in the corner. And they blow the whistle. As Hyman got drilled down in the left corner. He's on his feet, but he got hit up high.
No penalty. It was Gudis.
Yeah, well, he does hit hard.
Oh, yeah.
Faceoff's going to come outside the blue line. Hyman's going slowly over to the Edmonton bench. All right. Out comes Corey Perry. Perry will be out there with McDavid and Draisaitl. Gudis, across the Lacombe, up to Ryan Strome, into the Oiler end, cleared right back out by Bouchard. Off of Vetrano and in, back home to Bouchard, through the middle to McDavid. McDavid into the Anaheim end, goes over to the left wing. Top of the circle with it, to the slot, to Bouchard, lost an edge, lost the puck, and the puck cleared out. Good chance there for Evan Bouchard, but couldn't stay on his feet. At center ice, Leeson on the right wing for Lundestrom. Comes into the Oilers zone, goes to the right wing corner. Around to Leeson. On the left side to Harkins. That jumped over his stick. Perry will get it out to McDavid through the middle. Now to Draisaitl. In over the line on the left wing. To McDavid. To Draisaitl. The shot goes off the outside of the net. Comes out to Klingberg. Shot. Save. Made by Dostal as Klingberg with a chance right in the slot. Dostal holds on to it with 2:29 to go in the second. And the Ducks are up 5-1.
Well, Dostal's had a real good start. The Oilers could have used a save more or two, but they've given up a lot of opportunities. And one of the things that's happened here is the Oilers are the gang that can't shoot straight offensively. 22nd in the league in shot percentage.
Face off to the left to Dostal. Savoy's going to take the draw for the Oilers up against Mason McTavish. McTavish got a couple of goals in this game. He gets kicked out of the face-off circle. So it'll be Gauthier. It'll go to Dumoulin. Off the right wing boards and out. Kulak brought it right back in.
That was offside.
Gauthier will get it out. Gauthier in over the line on the left. A shot. Nets off the stick of Klingberg. Goes out of play. 2:12 to go here in the second period. Start of 6 straight nights of hockey here at Rogers Place. 3 Oiler games, 3 Oil King games. Oilers Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Oil Kings Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Puck to the right wing point. Trouba. Little snapshot. Tip just wide. As Colangelo got his stick on it. Colangelo's centering pass. That gets picked off and bringing it up the left wing is Nugent Hopkins. Into the Duck zone. Down to Klingberg, shot, and that's off his stick, goes out of play.
Another one, like they just, I don't know. There's an extra step, and they don't get pucks through. They don't put pucks on the net on the initial surge. And there's a lack of simplicity in their offensive approach right now, and struggling to score.
Yeah. Face off to the left of Dostal. Nugent Hopkins. Face off circle with Carlson. The puck goes to the top of the circle. Zegras will get it out in center ice to Killorn off the right wing boards and in. Emberson has to go deep into the Oiler end. He's got Zegras on him and the loose puck. We'll go to Arvidsson. We'll get it up the left wing to Nugent Hopkins. Now into Ducks territory to Arvidsson. Left wing corner towards the net in front. Oh, what a save by Dostal off of Nugent Hopkins. And then covers up the rebound. Savoy was just waiting there. Nice setup by Arvidsson, and Nugent Hopkins denied by the left pad of Lucas Dostal.
Oh, that's a slam dunk.
Yep. Good little backhand pass. Nugent Hopkins wasted no time. One-timered it to the net, but Dostal just got the left pad on it. Race off to the left of Dostal. Puck to the right wing point. Emberson. The right wing to McDavid. Now to the left point to Nurse. Nurse towards the net, blockered by Dostal away. Draisaitl right wing corner, then had it go just off his stick and goes off of Terry and out. Emberson over to Nurse. The right wing to Draisaitl. He'll shoot it in. Dostal to Trouba. The right wing boards to Terry, coming up to the last minute here in the second. Puck dumped all the way down. Petrano got down there first, hit hard on the end boards by Draisaitl, and it's McDavid up the right wing. Got to center ice. Now to Draisaitl, just lost it at the blue line, and Lacombe can bring it out for the Ducks. He'll shoot it in. Skinner will play it in behind the net. And Matthias Ekholm up the left wing to Podkolzin as he gets to center. Hit along the boards by Harkins. Loose puck to Leeson. He'll shoot it in. Lundestrom gets to it. Goes in behind the Edmonton net. Looking for Leeson on the right wing. Missed him.
Who's sharpening his skates tonight?
Podkolzin just blew a tire as well. Puck near the top of the circle.
I don't mean to do that to the equipment guys. I'm joking, obviously. Look out.
Leeson with a shot. That goes off an Oiler and wide of the net. Puck in the right wing corner. 10 seconds to go in the period. Lundestrom to Harkins. Behind the net to Leeson. To Harkins. Harkins to Leeson. His shot. And that one hit Skinner, and the period will close. And the Oilers down 5-1 after 40 minutes here to the Ducks. The only goal that period by Anaheim. Strome at 13:22.
Oilers got some work to do, Cam.
Yeah, they do.
Just win the period.
Yeah, you'd like to see some positivity going into Thursday.
Well, no, I mean, you got to be pragmatic. You're down by 4 here, and you're leaking chances because you're forcing the play. Just win the period. And they've lost Zach Hyman here, which is not good.
Yeah. All right. Well, 5-1, Ducks lead the Oilers. We are through 40 minutes. McTavish has a pair. Strome, Colangelo, Carlson. They've also scored for Anaheim. Draisaitl has a goal for the Oilers. In the intermission, well, I'll tell you what, that's Bryn Griffith. It's Rob Brown. They're all ready to go. They'll have it for you when we come back. 5-1. Ducks lead the Oilers through 40. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Attention drivers, it's the Midwinter Tire Clearance Sale at Fountain Tire. Right now, you can save up to 20% off all in-stock winter tires. Premium brands, unbeatable safety, and incredible savings. It's a winter tire hat trick. But don't wait. This sale ends March 8th, and once they're gone, they're gone. Stay safe on the road and save big during this Midwinter Clearance Sale. Oh, and most importantly, let's go Oilers! Contact your local Fountain Tire for complete details. Fountain Tire, we're on this road together.
It's our YEG with 880 Chad.
Can conniving criminals pull off the consummate caper? Find out as the Citadel Theater presents Heist, a breakneck play about a diamond robbery gone wrong. March 22nd through April 13th. Tickets on sale now. Then get out the gear and show that Edmonton pride as your Edmonton Oil Kings battle the Swift Current Broncos March 9th for Fan Appreciation Night. Get your tickets now at oilkings.ca.
For details on these and more events, visit 880ched.com. At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Now into Ducks territory to Arvidsson, left wing corner towards the net in front. Oh, what a save by Dostal off of Nugent Hopkins and then covers up the rebound. Savoy was just waiting there.
And that's our Highlight Zone, brought to you by Century Casinos. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos with 3 great locations in Edmonton, St. Albert, and right next door to the Edmonton International Airport. Welcome to the Winter Zone. Welcome to the second intermission here at Rogers Place after 40 minutes of play. It is 5-1, the Ducks leading the Edmonton Oilers. I'm surprised. I didn't see this come. I did not see this coming. I knew there was a chance that, this was a game you might, or it would be a dangerous one for the Oilers to overlook, but I didn't see this.
Well, every game is dangerous now. I mean, the LA Kings, who are fighting with the Oilers for home ice in the first round, they went and got bombed by the Blackhawks, another team that's near the bottom of the standings. So all teams are good if you don't bring your A game. John Shannon on the pregame show said, don't fall asleep on the Ducks. They got some skill. And they're scoring pretty goals in this hockey game. They got a power play. Their power play's not very good, but that was the only reason they didn't score in the power play to start the second period, because Stuart Skinner came in and was outstanding on the kill. The Oilers, and every time we sit between periods or post game, we talk about this, and it's the same thing. The Oilers are bleeding grade A opportunities. The other teams, whoever they're playing against, they're being gifted chances. This is as poor a stretch defensively that the Oilers have had on probably a number of years. In all honesty, they're just giving up too many quality looks. And in the second period, on the goal that the Ducks scored, it was a 3-on-3, and Leon Draisaitl got caught watching the puck. It's been a tough night for Leon.
Yeah,
he's the MVP of the National Hockey League. He's having a rough night, but he gets caught watching the puck and gets passed going up the ice as Strome just beats him to the back door. And a wonderful play by Jackson Lacombe, who is going to be a star, and that kid is good. Number 2 for the Anaheim Ducks, is a very, very good hockey player. 3 assists tonight plus 5. That's not a bad 40 minutes, but he makes a fantastic play. He's got McDavid bearing down on him. He goes down below the goal line and then throws it back out, and it was on a platter for Strome. All Strome had to do was push it into an empty net. Stuart Skinner has zero chance, but that was a play where the Oilers had numbers. They had their 3 guys back. It was a 3 versus 3, and it turns into a backdoor wide open net for Ryan Strome. So those are the plays that the Oilers can't continue to give up. This is just a really rough stretch defensively for the Oilers. And again, people have been clamoring for goaltenders. They need a goalie at the deadline. But watch the chances tonight. And there's one goal that the Oilers probably want back. And Calvin Pickard, he let the one in from McTavish from the side. Both Skinner and McTavish have Skinner and Pickard have stolen goals away from the Ducks in this game, and they've given up 5. It's not good enough for an Edmonton Oilers team that is much better defensively than we've seen in this stretch.
You were talking about Jackson Lacombe and
hockey player.
Also Radko Gudas. They're both plus 5 tonight.
Well, Gudas is what Gudas is. He's a big, mean, nasty. He's old school. He's a guy that would have been successful in the 70s and the 80s because of the way he plays. He's mean. He's physical. And I looked earlier. I thought he was a monster of a man. He's only 6 feet tall.
He's almost a garden gnome.
But he's about the same height as he is wide. I mean, the hit that he threw on Hyman that knocked Hyman out of the game. Hopefully Hyman's okay and comes back. Yeah. But that's just how Gudas plays. But on that pairing, Gudas is the muscle. Jackson Lacombe is the brains. He's just a smart player. Puts himself in the right position. He skates effortlessly. As I was talking to my buddy Struds during the game, we're texting back and forth, and Struds made a good point. He's a subtle player. You have to watch him to see how effective he is. But in this game tonight, and they're playing a lot of minutes, obviously against Leon, because Leon's -4. So they've shut down or slowed down the best player in the world tonight, and have had a whale of a game themselves. So it's been a tough one for the Oilers. Is it over? Probably not, but the Oilers right now, it's not as though you saw something positive in that second period. You can say, okay,
hey, they got something. Maybe they got something going here.
We didn't see that.
No.
What the Oilers need to do to have a chance in this third period is they need to get on the power play early. and that means winning a race, winning a battle, forcing the Duck player to drag them down, to grab them, to clutch them. But thus far in this game, in my eyes, the Ducks have looked like the faster team. And if there's an icing, they'll win the race. If there's a loose puck, they get there. Every time the Oilers have had a little bit of a momentum in a shift, they don't seem to get that clear open shot. And when they have, and it's been a rare occasion tonight when they have, Lucas Dostal's been fantastic, and the biggest one you saw is at the end of the period. Arvidsson makes a nice play, drives wide. He hits RNH back door. And RNH, he was mad. He was saying some dirty words when they showed the camera on. He was not happy with the save. He thought he should have had it, and he probably should have. But that was just a fantastic save by Lucas Dostal.
Hey, tell me when you didn't take a look at the schedule of these next 3 home games, where you didn't look at this one and go, okay, there's that game.
No,
but we've got Montreal. Ooh, and it's always crazy when the Habs come to town. And then there's Dallas.
I don't see that at all. This is an Oilers team that went 1-5 in their last 6 games. They don't look past any team. This was their first game on home ice, and there's always been, and we talked about it beforehand, and John brought it up as well. First game after a long road trip, sometimes you don't play your best.
Right.
But to me, this has nothing. If the Oilers in their last 6 games were 4-2, and they came in here and laid an egg, you could say, okay, maybe they were looking past the Ducks. But the Oilers are playing the same way tonight that they played
most of those games
on the road trip. So to me, it's not, they weren't looking past anyone. They just, the Ducks, I don't know if they've surprised the Oilers with the speed, or maybe I don't know, but the Ducks have been the better of the team. The 5-1 score, completely indicative of this hockey game, as the Ducks have been the better team and they're creating the better chances.
Well, those first 2 goals by Anaheim just seemed to take the air out of the crowd. Oilers are kind of sitting back on the bench. That was the Carlson and McTavish goal that gave them the 2-1 lead. And I kind of figured, well, maybe they got something to give a little bit here. And then they come back with another Coangelo goal. And it just seemed like they were on a monstrous rampage.
Well, they're a better team than probably their record shows. They've had some injuries this year.
Right.
John Shannon came and said before the game, Jacob Trouba. That is a top 4 defenseman they put into their lineup. So now, before you could catch the Ducks, if you got their first pairing off the ice, then there's a big drop off. But with Trouba anchoring the second pairing, all of a sudden there's not as big a discrepancy between 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So now you can throw 2 pairings out there and feel safer. And there's other players too that have bought in. Trevor Zegras, this is the first time I've seen in a while, and he's a player that irritates not only the opposition, but most of the time his own coach. I've watched his game today. Very subtle. He's bought in. There was a time in the second period, late in the period, came across the blue line and just dumped it in. That's not Trevor Zegras. Trevor Zegras would try to force something, and then it would turn around and go the other way. So this Ducks team, and we talked about it before the game, Bryn.
Yeah.
There is some belief in this dressing room that they can make the playoffs. This is uncharted water for the Ducks. So there's an excitement, and it's shown tonight in this hockey game.
Greg Cronin's got them going, and they lead 5-1 after 40 minutes of play. Thanks, Rob. Talk to you on the post-game show. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with more. This is the At the Intermission break, which is brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. This is your Four Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Believing in yourself takes confidence. At Portage College, 93% of grads say their education gave them the skills and knowledge they needed for their careers. That's the kind of confidence that leads to great results. Learn more at portagecollege.ca.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm proud to call myself an Albertan. You know, after years of touring this great province in my Ford F-150, I've learned the value of driving a tough, capable, smart truck. Whether you're working for the weekend or long-hauling it like I am, there's an F-150 for every Albertan, with plenty of options to choose from, like available Pro Power on board. So if you're looking for a new truck, stop by your Alberta Ford dealer and tell them PB sent you.
From your home to the ice rink, ATCO Energy is there. As the official energy provider of Rogers Place, we're also proud partners of the Edmonton Oilers. ATCO Energy, powering your place. customers are free to purchase natural gas services or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822.
Portage College graduates are incredibly employable. How does Portage know? 99% of employers surveyed said they would hire a Portage grad. Get career ready at Portage College. Learn more by visiting portagecollege.ca.
This is Global News at the second intermission. I'm Zach Ferguson. Canada has introduced 25% retaliatory tariffs on $30 billion worth of American products in response to U.S. tariffs added to imports from Canada and Mexico today. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau outlined the levies during a press conference in Ottawa, adding that they will expand them to cover another $125 billion in U.S. goods in 21 days. North American stock markets closed out a volatile trading day with broad losses as the U.S. imposed sweeping tariffs. The S&P and TSX Composite Index closed down around 430 points after the tariffs took effect just after midnight. SIA Wealth Management Chief Market Strategist Colin Shashinsky says tariffs are widely considered to be bad for the economy and will likely weigh on growth in Canada and the U.S. and worldwide. Edmonton says public transit is safer than it's been in the past after adding different measures, but its own data shows riders don't feel the same. A city survey shows 61% of people asked felt safe on their public transit rides last year, which is just 1% more than the year before. I'm Zach Ferguson. Your next scheduled newscast will be after the game on 880 CHED.
Experience a game day meal that's second to none. Fanfare with Skip is your all-star lineup of local restaurants this hockey season. Watch Jack Michaels give you the play-by-play on each restaurant's connection to the community and our team. Visit EdmontonOilers.com/skip to watch this month's episode with Foxburger. Then open your Skip app and tap in an order with exclusive fan access to a deal each game day during the month.
It's somebody's day. Skip.
Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
Celebrating 70 years in the signage industry, William Huff Advertising is the most recognized name in the game. An in-house, one-stop shop for all of your design, print, and installation needs. William Huff provides quality graphic solutions for everyone. Here in our City of Champions and throughout the nation, they are the preferred signage partner entrusted by many of the biggest corporations, pro sports teams, and organizations to bring their identity to life. Recognize the name, get in the game. WilliamHuff.com.
It's game on at City Ford.
With an all-star lineup of brand new Ford favorites, save up to $6,000 on Escapes and Bronco Sports, and up to $19,000 on F-150s.
Plus, take advantage of 0% financing options available on select models.
Spin the wheel and win an iPad, Oilers merch, Costco card, a snowblower, and more.
Visit City Ford on the St. Albert Trail.
At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Ducks lead the Oilers 5-1 after 40 minutes of play. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. These are all final scores. It was the Jets losing 3-2 tonight to the New York Islanders. Dallas beat the New Jersey Devils 4-3. It was Carolina on the road in Detroit, knocking off the Red Wings 2-1. Boston got beat on home ice tonight by Nashville 6-3. It was a 6-2 win by the San Jose Sharks over the Sabres in Buffalo, and the Tampa Bay Lightning on home ice knocking off Columbus 6-2. Flames were winners tonight in Philadelphia 6-3. The other two matchups are going on. Other than this one, we have at the end of 40 minutes of play, Colorado and Pittsburgh are tied at 1 in Denver, and Seattle on home ice tonight. They are trailing the Minnesota Wild after one period of play. The out-of-town scoreboard is brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. The third period is coming up next from Rogers Place. At the intermission is brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. This is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
At the intermission has been brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
From the biggest stadiums to the coziest holes in the wall. From house parties to porch hangs to pride celebrations. From your favorite fuzz shop to your local Indian spot. From noodle bars to sports bars to salsa bars. There's a Molson with your name on it. Canadian Ultra XL. Molson. everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
Athletes know that to advance your career, you've got to be part of a winning team. So, what about you? Are you working for a winning team? Well, here's your chance to do just that. Brandt is a strong and stable industry leader with career opportunities across Canada. We have hundreds of positions available right now, from parts, sales, positioning technology, heavy-duty mechanics, and more. Be a part of a winning team. Earn your stripes by joining Brandt today. Find out more at BrandtJobs.com.
Bloom Benefits offers amazing coverage that even the toughest hockey players can get behind. With excellent coverage, they offer things like massage. You want to go? Counseling services. Let's go. Dental coverage. That was not offside. And eye exams. With custom health coverage for any group of any size, Bloom Benefits make every team better, stronger, and healthier. Plans start from just $54 a month. Rethink your benefits today at bloombenefits.ca.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app. This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. 5-1. Ducks lead the Oilers, getting ready for the third period. Tonight's game is brought to you by Scotia Perks. Scotia Perks is here to make you the biggest winner this hockey season, giving you a chance to win tickets to every Oilers home game. Learn more at scotiabank.com/perks. McDavid out there with Zach Hyman and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins to start off this third period. Bouchard and Ekholm on the back end. The puck flipped in to the Duck zone. Hyman in behind the net. Goes over to the left side. Back to the left wing point to Ekholm. Across to Bouchard. A snapshot and a save made by Dostal. Good to see Hyman back out there after taking that hit from Radko Gudas late in the second period. Just underway here in the third. Oilers are at home on Thursday. Montreal Canadiens come to town. Always a lively atmosphere when the Habs are in. Oil Kings are at home tomorrow against Brandon. 7 o'clock game here at Rogers Place. Puck rimmed out just off the stick of Bouchard. It's at center ice. Off the right wing. McDavid will shoot it in behind Lacombe. Gudas will get it around the right wing boards. Strome got it out. Up the right wing. It's McDavid. Cuts to the middle. Gets in over the line. It goes right to Dostal as he'll scoop it up with the glove and hold on as McDavid had it knocked off his stick as he was going through the middle of the ice. As we're 41 seconds gone here in the third period. 5-1. Ducks lead the Oilers. Jackson Lacombe and Cutter Gauthier each with 3 assists in this game. A couple of goals for Mason McTavish. Face off to the left of Dostal. Draisaitl, Savoy, and Arvidsson out there with Emberson and Nurse. The puck goes to Emberson, right wing point. A shot and a glove save made by Dostal. Another face-off inside the Duck zone.
Well, sometimes you come back, and the Oilers used to have a horrendous record coming back from long road trips. And they're going to, barring a miracle tonight, it's going to be a loss. And just an ugly performance tonight for the Oilers. And give Anaheim credit. They're a better team than they used to be.
Puck gets in front of the Edmonton net. Knocked off his stick up to the line. It's kept in on the left side. The shot by Killorn. Glove saved by Skinner. Face-off coming up in the Oiler end.
They still struggle a lot on special teams. I think part of it is just how bad they are in the face-off circle. Now, they had a pretty good-looking power play. They had the puck in their Oilers zone for a minute 45. The Oilers scored on their, Oilers scored on their power play, and it's been all downhill since then. And outscored 5-0 in this game at even strength. It's going to hurt the old team plus-minus a bit.
Face off to the right is Skinner. Klingberg behind the goal to Kulak. He's going to take a hit. It gets centered. The shot and a glove save by Skinner as Gauthier with that chance in the slot tried to go high to the glove side.
I'll tell you this. They're forechecking hard against the Oilers D, and they've created 2 goals that way in this game. And a couple other opportunities. Brett Kulak will be the first to tell you. He had a great game in Carolina, but just got beat off the play back behind the goal.
Up the right wing. Puck goes to Brown. He'll get it out. Yeah, Colangelo making that play to set that up. Goes into the Oiler end. McTavish across the blue line. Tried to get it low. Klingberg was able to get to it. Now through the middle to Nurse. Left wing, just directed in by the sticky Janmark. And it's in behind the Anaheim net. 5-1 Ducks here in the third. We're a minute 45 into the third period. Connor Brown along the left wing, top of the circle. To the blue line to Nurse. Put it towards the net, and it goes off the stick and wide. Up the left wing, Colangelo will take a hit from Nurse. And it goes into the Edmonton zone. It'll be Emberson through the middle of the ice. The right wing to Perry, off his stick and in. Going back for it is Leeson. Get bumped by Todd Colson. The puck up the left wing to Dumoulin of the Ducks. He'll get it out. Give it to Harkins. A little bank pass to Lundestrom and couldn't get it deep. Shot out by Matthias Ekholm. Center ice, Ekholm across to Emberson. Retreats into the Oiler end. Back to Ekholm now for Kapanen. Get it in over the line on the right wing. Todd Colson will take a hit, get the puck to the right corner. Goes over to the left to Perry. To the end boards. Kapanen to the left wing, but Lundestrom there for the Ducks. He'll get it out. Bouchard up the right side, just off of Kapanen and in. Turning it up the left wing. There's Lacombe to get it out. Now brought in down the left side. Terry cross ice pass to Vetrano. Right wing corner. Terry behind the net. Left wing to Strome. Strome to the top of the circle. To Terry. He'll get it all the way across. Gudis will shoot it. Kicked out by Skinner. Puck along the left wing boards. To Lacombe at the point. Fanned on his shot. It goes by him and down the ice. Goes in behind his net. The right wing to Strome. Just got it out. 3.5 gone here in the third. 5-1 Ducks lead.
You know, it's crazy. Tonight, Connor was on it early. Yeah. 2 great looks and, you know, some solid stops from Doe Stahl.
Klingberg will bring the puck in. Go to the left wing corner. Backhand towards the net. Doe Stahl makes the save. Left wing at Zegras to center ice through the middle. A breakaway pass to Killorn. Scores. Alex Killorn got sprung in on the breakaway and fires it by Skinner. Makes it 6-1 for the Ducks.
Six straight goals for Anaheim.
So for Killorn, that's his 12th of the year. 3:56 into the period.
You know, at the height of Chicago's powers, the Oilers one year beat the Blackhawks 9-2 and 8-4. But that was in Edmonton.
Here's Arvidsson out of the left corner. A shot that goes wide. On the right wing point, Kulak will keep it in for Edmonton. Got it through the middle. It was in the slot for a moment. Trouba up the right wing, got it out. Killorn, the goal scorer, to make it 6-1 for the Ducks here in the third period. And a penalty coming up to Anaheim as Draisaitl got held going into the corner. And the Edmonton Oilers will go on their second power play. So Colangelo off for the hold. Zegras and Carlson had the assist on that goal by Killorn. And the Edmonton Oilers with the man advantage. It's brought to you by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Face off to the right of Doe Stahl. Puck goes in behind the net. And Dumoulin off the left wing glass and down the ice. Bouchard out from behind his net, now up the right wing. To Leon Draisaitl in the neutral zone. Stops up to McDavid, coming down the right wing. He'll drive to the net. Scores! Connor McDavid with speed into the Duck zone. Gets the power play goal, and the Oilers cut the Anaheim lead to 6-2. Edmonton 2 for 2 on the power play.
Yeah, that's what's crazy. Outscored 6-0 at even strength. McDavid scores his 23rd goal of the year. Leon Draisaitl picks up his second point of the game. He's up to 92. But maybe the only player in the league that can make that play at that pace, at that tempo.
He was flying. Draisaitl waited for him in the neutral zone. He came up with a lot of speed. He just blew right by Dumoulin. Puck sent to the blue line and out by the Ducks. Podkolzin will shoot it back in. Stahl will stop it in behind the net. Dumoulin, the left corner. Out of Strome as they get to center ice. He'll dump the puck in. Stuart Skinner to play it. Rims it up the left side and it comes out. Shot right back in. Draisaitl and Bouchard with the assists on the goal by McDavid. 23rd of the year. Oilers down 6-2 as Karlsson comes into the Oiler end. Was in behind the net. Now over to the left wing. Back to the point for Gudas. A snapshot goes off of Henrique in behind the goal. Zegras, right wing to Karlsson. Out of Killorn. Killorn to the left side to the top of the circle. Cycles the puck. Penalty coming up to Edmonton when they touch it. Lacombe has it left wing. Left wing corner to Zegras. He'll get it out to Karlsson. His shot blocked. Edmonton touches it. And a power play coming up for Anaheim. Will be their second of the game. They're 0-for-1 with a man advantage. Harris going to the box. Interference to call. Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Face off to the right of Skinner. So we're 6 minutes into the third. 6-2, Ducks lead. McTavish gets it loose to Zegras. Cross to Vetrano. Back to Zegras in the middle on the blue line. Left wing to Terry. And behind the net, McTavish on the right to Vetrano. To the blue line to Zegras. Vetrano to Zegras to Vetrano. His one-time shot, fanned on it, healed it, and the puck goes to the right corner. Troy Terry off the right wing boards. Being pestered on the play by Emberson. Now McTavish will swing it to the point, just keeping it in with Zegras. Stumped in behind the Edmonton net. Vetrano on the right, around to the blue line to Zegras. Makes a move on the line, gave it away through the middle, and Podkolzin will flip it down the ice. Minute 5 to go in the penalty to Nurse. Oilers down by 4 here in the third. We're 7 minutes into it. Home to center, and he'll shoot it in. That'll rim over to the right wing, and Connor Brown will get it out and down the ice. In behind his net, Jackson Lacombe up the left side. Now on the right to Karlsson. It's knocked away from him by Janmark. Down the left wing. Oh, he couldn't get a pass across to Brown.
What a play by Lacombe.
Lacombe came back and stymied it. Now in on the right. Goes to Karlsson, hops over his stick, and Brown off the right wing boards and down the ice. Colangelo in his own end. Over to Lacombe. Lacombe got away from Henrique. Out of center, gave it to Gauthier. He'll come into the Oiler end on the right wing. Top of the circle. He'll dump it in behind the net. Peeling it off the boards and getting it all the way down the ice was Emberson. Penalty over here in a few seconds. And Anaheim's 0-for-2 with a man advantage. Dumoulin up the left wing. He'll get to center and he'll shoot it in. Rim on the right. Off of Killorn, right to Lundestrom. Lundestrom couldn't find Killorn behind the net. Goes to the right wing. Harkins along the right side. Back to the blue line to Dumoulin. He'll shoot it just wide of the Edmonton goal. Harkins, right wing to the corner. Now Harkins to Killorn. Behind the net to Lundestrom. Takes it over to the left wing. To the left wing point for Dumoulin. In behind the net to Harkins. Left wing corner. There's Killorn to Dumoulin to Killorn, and stripped of it by Hyman. He's able to just get it out. Dumoulin will take a hit, and it's poked away from him, and it's Hyman into the Duck zone. Bump it back to Draisaitl. Go to the right wing corner. Stop along the right wing boards. To the point for Bouchard. For Kulak. Get it down the right wing. Off a Draisaitl to McDavid. Cross ice pass to Bouchard. Left wing point. In behind the net to McDavid. McDavid out to Draisaitl. Hits a stick. Goes to the blue line. McDavid comes across the top. To Draisaitl. A shot. And a glove save made by Dostal. He'll hold on to it. We're going to take a break. 10:35 to go into third. 6-2 Ducks lead the Oilers. From Rogers Place at Sport Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Sportsnet Plus is your ultimate destination for Oilers games. Stream more matchups than anywhere else. Spectacular! Catch Oilers action all season. Plans starting at $19.99 a month. Subscribe now at sportsnetplus.ca.
Heard of Uline? You know, the have-it-all in-stock, ready-to-deliver shipping and industrial supply specialists. The company that does things for you that are unheard of, like keeping 41,000 items in stock in our own warehouses. With customer service reps on the line to get you what you need, when you need it, 24/7, 365, every time. Maybe you heard it here first. Want to hear more? Visit uline.ca. ULINE, your shipping and industrial supply specialists.
Stollery Children's Hospital Foundation Mike D Millions Lottery Oilers bonus prize deadline is midnight Friday. Win Lower Bowl Oilers season seats plus $75,000 cash and begin to win the $2.7 million grand prize. A luxury show home along with $100,000 plus incredible vehicles, luxury vacations, and more. Oilers bonus prize deadline is midnight Friday. Be mighty and support Stollery Kids. Buy now at MikeDMillionsLottery.com.
Sportsnet Plus is your ultimate destination for Oilers games. Stream more matchups than anywhere else. Spectacular! Catch Oilers action all season. Plans starting at $19.99 a month. Subscribe now at sportsnetplus.ca. All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer. We are here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 6-2, Ducks lead the Oilers. 10:35 to go here in the third period. Face off in the Duck zone to the right of Dostal. Kapanen wins the draw to Savoy. A shot to Stahl. Made the save. Savoy's got the rebound on the left wing to the left wing corner. Now behind the net to Kapanen. Strome. Right on him. Kapanen cycles the puck to Arvidsson. They'll go over to the right wing. Chopped away from him by Strome. It gets into the skates of Arvidsson. Just comes free. Lacombe couldn't get it out. Kapanen's keeping it in to the right wing point. Ty Emberson down the right wing boards, knocked out of the air by Lacombe, and he got it out. On the right wing, Terry into Edmonton territory. To the right wing corner it goes. Terry up against the boards with Nurse. Kapanen got the loose puck across to Ty Emberson. Come out for the Oilers to center ice. Snaps the puck in to the Anaheim end. Trouba to Mintyukov. Skip it out to center. Then bumped into the Oiler end by Colangelo. He'll go after it on the end boards. Todd Colson trying to get it free. Carlson's in there as well. Or Gauthier make that. Puck top of the circle. And it's McDavid to get it out through the middle to Perry. Back on the right to McDavid. He'll go to the net. And it just poked away at the last second. McDavid on the end boards. To the right wing corner to Corey Perry. Perry goes in behind the net to McDavid. To the left wing point. Klingberg to the right side, shoots it, it goes wide, comes off the end boards. McDavid, right wing to Perry, back to the right wing point. Klingberg plays it off the end boards, it comes in front to McDavid, couldn't get a hold of it. The puck chopped to the left, then up the left wing, McTavish to center ice, and he'll dump it in. 8:40 to go in the third, 6-2, Ducks lead the Oilers. Kulak through the middle of the ice. To Bouchard, directed it in, down the right wing. Brown poked it towards the net. Dostal shoveled it over to the right wing, and the puck cleared out. Yeah, Mark will shoot it back in. Brown on the forecheck. Puck will go to Carlson. He'll go across to Dumoulin, and he'll bring it out for the Ducks through the middle. Now in over the Edmonton blue line to the left wing. Into the left wing corner it goes. Bouchard up to the blue line. Dumoulin couldn't keep it in. Brown got it out for Edmonton. On the right side, Killorn comes in to the Edmonton zone. Stops in the right wing corner. Gave it to Zegras. Comes in front of the net. Loose puck in the high slot. And the Oilers can't get it out. Puck in the left wing corner. Zegras into the left corner for Vetrano now, or make that Killorn over to Carlson. Carlson to the right wing point, but he put it off the stick of Gudas, and it goes down all the way down the ice. Edmonton can make a change. Jackson Lacombe up the left side. Got it out through the neutral zone over the stick of Klingberg. Deep into the Edmonton end. Lundestrom gets it back to the right wing point. Comes across for Lacombe, went to shoot it. His stick snaps in two, and the puck into the corner in the Oiler end. Leeson on the right side to Harkins. Shoots it wide of the Edmonton net. Harkins after it in the right wing corner. Draisaitl got it free to Arvidsson. Arvidsson to Draisaitl. He'll dump it in. 6:49 to go in the third. 6-2, Ducks lead. Trouba to Mintyukov. He'll get it out to center ice. Harkins is shot, and a glove save made by Skinner. He'll hold on to it. We'll take a break. 6:37 to go here in the third. 6-2, Ducks lead the Oilers. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Today you can score at A&W. Enjoy a juicy grass-fed beef mama burger and fries for only $5. Available in-store or on the A&W mobile app at participating locations in Oil Country. This fantastic deal is available all day today at A&W.
When it comes to your new home, nothing should stop you from getting exactly what you want. Coventry Homes puts your needs front and center. They won't deke past your questions about customization, and making changes won't get you sent to the penalty box. With their customizable designs and flexible options, your game-changing home is within reach. Score big with flexibility by Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers.
Blue-collar work deserves big dollar perks. Get a heavy wallet with Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals. Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals is hiring heavy equipment technicians, maintenance supervisors, PM servicemen, maintenance coordinators, and pretty much every other position that makes Alberta go. We help move the earth that makes Alberta grow. So why not work for a company that makes your bank account grow too? Visit heavymetalequipment.ca to find your new career. Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals, helping you move the earth.
Today you can score at A&W. Enjoy a juicy grass-fed beef mama burger and fries for only $5. Available in-store or on the A&W mobile app at participating locations in Oil Country. This fantastic deal is available all day today at A&W.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app. This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, 6-2. Ducks lead the Oilers with 6:37 to go here in the third period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. Face-off will be in the Oiler end to the right of Stuart Skinner. He came into this game at the start of the second period. After Anaheim had a 4-1 lead after the first. And McDavid through the middle. We'll get to center ice. Had Vetrano right on him. Puck goes to Lacombe. Can't get it out. Kept in by Bouchard. The left wing corner. Hyman into the corner with Gudas. Puck will go to the right wing to Bouchard. Now to the point. Nugent Hopkins. A shot. Saved Dostal. The rebound's in the slot. And it goes over to the right wing. McDavid to Nurse. His shot blocked in the slot. And the puck cleared out and all the way down the ice by Strome. It'll be icing against Anaheim. 6:01 to go in the third period. Face off to the left at Dostal. The Oilers got Montreal here Thursday, Dallas Saturday. Oil Kings with Brandon Wednesday, Kelowna Friday, Swift Current Sunday. Back to the blue line where Perry will keep it in. Over to the left wing to Podkolzin. Now to the right corner to Kapanen. Kapanen up the right wing to the top of the circle. All the way up to the blue line. Has it right wing point. Turns and shoots it. It doesn't get through. And Terry will get it out for the Ducks. He'll get to center ice. He'll dump it in. Rimmed up the right wing to Corey Perry. Perry over center, shoots it in. Moves Stahl out to play it, puts it up high on the glass, and it goes over the stick of Emberson and out, all the way down to Skinner. To Ty Emberson. And a Kulak and up the left wing. Janmark at center ice, then off of Henrique. It goes into the Duck zone. Trouba in behind the net, over to Minchikov. He'll get it up the left wing and out off of McTavish. Puck goes back to the Anaheim blue line. Then shot by Trouba past McTavish into the Oilers zone. Klingberg out from behind the net up the left wing. Goes just off the stick of Henrique. Puck to center ice and Connor Brown in on the left side. To the middle. The Klingberg is shot and the save made by Dostal. With 4:45 to go here in the third. And everybody's going to gather at the side of the Ducks net. As they go in behind the goal, McTavish has lost his helmet. Everybody's tied up, including the Oiler defensemen are in as well. Looks like it's starting to break up. And we can go to break. 4:45 to go here in the third. 6-2, Ducks lead the Oilers from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Edmonton. Big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today.
When was the last time your electricity and natural gas provider made you feel like this? Low rates, no strings attached, year-round perks, and local energy experts who always have your back with Encore by Epcor. Find that carefree energy feeling at encore.epcor.com/carefree.
Customers are free to purchase natural gas or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822 toll-free.
From the biggest stadiums to the coziest holes in the wall. From house parties to porch hangs to pride celebrations. From your favorite fuzz shop to your local Indian spot. From noodle bars to sports bars to salsa bars. There's a Molson with your name on it. Canadian, Ultra, XL. Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
Hey, Edmonton. Big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today.
All games, all seasons. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, 6-2. Ducks lead the Oilers. 4:45 to go in the third period. McTavish has a couple for Anaheim. Carlson, Colangelo, Strome, and Killorn. It has been Draisaitl and McDavid for Edmonton. Both Oiler goals are on the power play. All 6 of the Anaheim goals are even strength. After that little, whatever that was, in behind the Anaheim net, we got coincidental minors. Hellison off for the Ducks. Brown for the Oilers. Will play 4-on-4 as Lacombe brings it up the right wing. Comes into the Oiler end. In behind the Edmonton net. Over to the left. To the top of the circle. To the blue line to Gudis. Left wing to Carlson. To Lacombe. His one-time shot steered up and out of play by Stuart Skinner. Shots now 31-24 in favor of Edmonton. Face-off will be to the left of Skinner. Draisaitl and McDavid are out there. Klingberg and Nurse. And Nurse has got it in behind the net. Steps out from behind the net. Up the left wing to Draisaitl. On the right, pass through the middle, went off the stick of Vetrano. Deep into the Anaheim zone. Vetrano into the corner in his own end, but it goes off of McDavid. This time Lacombe with it. Lacombe up the right wing. Now a long pass to Vetrano. Will come into the Oilers zone. The shot, glove save by Skinner, and he's got nowhere to go with it. As Vetrano was right in front of him. There'll be a face-off in the Edmonton end with 3:54 to go here in the third. And Edmonton down 6-2. Face-off to the left of Skinner.
Might be a little late for Timmy Trumpet tonight.
Yeah, that's not gonna swing things the other way at this point. You're right. McTavish to the right wing point. Gave it to Trouba, and Zegras ran into the net and knocked it off. He's trying to avoid the net, but he didn't. Face-off will come outside the Edmonton blue line. With 3:46 to go here in the third. Oilers had a 1-0 lead in the first period. Anaheim, 4 in a row before the period was done. And the puck into the Edmonton zone. Nugent Hopkins on the right wing to Bouchard. They get through center, left wing to Arvidsson, into the Ducks end, stops up, back to the point, right wing for Kulak. He'll shoot it towards the net and is saved by Dostal. He held on to that as Kulak with the shot off the right side. 3:28 to go here in the third period. 6-2, Ducks leading the Oilers.
So you burn the tape, Cam?
Yep.
Think so? You know, I watched the middle of Flyer Calgary game, and Keith Jones' squad, they had a real tough first period.
Here's Bouchard off the crossbar. He got it right off the draw and just ripped it off the crossbar, and the puck cleared out. McTavish will put it down the ice.
That's how it's been going all year for Bouchard. He's had 2 point-blank looks in the back of the first period off the rush after McDavid got stopped. And then there's one where he gets the puck through right off the crossbar, like a clean post.
Arvidsson providing the screen in front of the net.
Even when he scored the empty netter, what did he do? He just hammered it.
Yep.
He didn't think about it. He didn't snap it. He just got cheesed off and ripped it. That was his first power play goal here.
Gudas with it in behind his goal for the Ducks. Up the left wing, able to get it out, or at least to the line. Now it's out. Kapanen turning through the middle. Coming into Anaheim, and Amberson is shot, and it's steered aside by Dostal. Terry, zone to Gudas. Coincidentals are done. We're back to 5-on-5. Leeson will get it to the Edmonton blue line. He's stood up by Nurse. The puck comes out. Mintyukov down the left wing, long shot, and is saved by Skinner. And he'll squeeze that with 2:31 to go here in the third. Yeah, a game like this usually gets the attention of the team, and I would expect it to be significantly better on Thursday against Montreal. Face off to the right of Skinner. Puck goes to Nurse. Around up to the point, kept in by Trouba. And Podkolzin on the left wing in his own end. Pulls the puck to the middle of the ice, across to Emberson, up the right wing, just off of Nurse and in. Trouba goes in behind the net, but he's got Podkolzin right on. To the left side was Harkins. He's got nowhere to go with it. Podkolzin providing the pressure. They got it tied up against the boards inside the Anaheim zone, and Perry will get it all the way around to the left wing point to Nurse. Perry let it go in behind the goal. Podkolzin right wing to Janmark. He's top of the circle. To the left wing point. It's in front to Nurse, and his one-timer just went wide after he got the pass from Klingberg. Puck up to the blue line. And now Lundestrom just into the Edmonton zone and taken away nicely by Janmark. Left wing to Savoy. Got it to the left corner in Anaheim territory. Over to the right wing. Top of the circle, it's Henrique. Behind the net to Arvidsson, trying to wrap it around, and that one was broken up before he could get there by Helleson. Puck up against the boards. Helleson in behind the net to Dumoulin. Dumoulin on the left wing to Helleson. Banks it up to Killorn, gets to center ice, and he'll wire it in. We're in the last minute here in the third. 6-2. Ducks lead. Puck hits Arvidsson. He'll go after it and come into the Anaheim end. Go to the left wing corner. Arvidsson pushes around to the right. Shoveled up to the line and just out. Savoy at center ice to Bouchard. 40 seconds left. Bouchard takes it into the Edmonton end. He's in the middle. Right wing. Kasperi Kapanen. The Anaheim territory, right wing corner. Now to Perry. He'll go in behind the net. Back to the left wing point. Kulak will blast it on goal. Hit Dostal's stick, and he put it up over the glass and off the mesh. With 23 seconds left to go here in the third period. Edmonton down 6-2. For Anaheim, this is a short trip.
Yeah.
Just a couple of games.
But they're playing good. I mean, tonight, the Anaheim Ducks came in 31st in the NHL on expected goals for 5v5. The Oilers are 4th. It's 6-0 5v5 in this game for Anaheim.
Mintyukov out from behind his net to the line. Cleared out by Gauthier. Nurse with it in his own zone. Up the left wing. That misses Perry. Call that icing with 4 seconds left. Well, Ducks will be 6-2-1 in their last 9.
Yeah, well, the Oilers are 3-6 and 3-7-1 in their last 11. Not good enough.
It sure isn't.
They're in one right now. They're going to have to dig themselves out.
Face off to the right of Skinner. Puck goes to Colangelo. A walk to the middle off of Bouchard, and this one ends 6-2 the final. The Ducks over the Edmonton Oilers. And give the Ducks credit. They played hard. They played well. They were the better of the two teams.
Yep.
All right. 6-2 the final. Ducks over the Oilers.
Yeah, so the last time Edmonton played Montreal, one of their worst performances of the year. They're going to need to be a heck of a lot better in that game. I mean, the fans are going to be loud. It's going to be, hey, no one's going to boo the anthem.
No. Well, you're right. Montreal's won 5 in a row, too.
So, and what happens at this time of the year is those teams, all the pressure's off Anaheim, all the pressure's off Montreal. They're playing. We've been there. We were like the Oilers from 2000 and there was lots of times late in the year, in years where they're out of the playoffs, where they just played free and loose and beat good teams. And that's what happened today. The Oilers are a good team. They haven't played well for a few weeks here. They need to pull the you-know-what out of the you-know-what here to get her going. But they better be a heck of a lot better than they were tonight. Otherwise, they're going to lose to Montreal on Thursday, too.
Montreal's still in the mix.
They are.
They're only a point out. Yeah. So there's motivation on that side.
Anaheim's still in the mix, Cam.
Yeah, that's true. Who would have thought until this recent run?
So, look, this is an incredibly disappointing performance. There's no other way to say it. And you got to be a lot better than what we saw tonight. And that'll be part of, I'm sure, there we go. Got to be a lot better. No question about it.
All right. 6-2 the final. Ducks defeat the Edmonton Oilers. And the Oilers, who did have a 1-0 lead in this game, but unfortunately it didn't go their way. It was Mason McTavish with a couple of goals, Leo Carlson, Sam Colangelo, Ryan Strome, Alex Killorn, all scoring for the Ducks. Leon Draisaitl and Connor McDavid. Connor McDavid playing in his 700th NHL game. They were the goal scorers for Edmonton. Draisaitl now with a 12-game point streak. 3 assists for Jackson Lacombe, 3 assists for Cutter Gauthier. And 6-2 the final as the Ducks defeat the Oilers. Oilers dropped to 35-22-4 on the year, and the Ducks improved to 27-26-7. Our Rogers postgame show is coming up next.
Exclusive live interviews, expert analysis, and game highlights. This is the Rogers Postgame Show. Once again, here's Bob Stauffer on the Oilers Radio Network.
So Leon Draisaitl in the neutral zone, stops up to McDavid, coming down the right wing. He'll drive to the net, scores! Connor McDavid with speed into the Duck zone, gets the power play goal, and the Oilers cut the Anaheim lead to 6-2.
All right, that's as good as it got for Edmonton. The Oilers went 2 for 2 in the power play, but they got smoked tonight. And they kind of deserved what they got. Their 5-on-5 play was horrendous with a capital H. That's the Century Casino Highlight Zone, all in, all games, all season. Century Casino. 3 great locations, Edmonton, St. Albert, next to the Edmonton International Airport at Century Mall. Welcome to the Winter Zone. It's this simple for the Oilers. The best part about tonight is this game ended. This is the Rogers Postgame Show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Be a savvy Edmonton hotel shopper. Book through Edmonton'sBestHotels.com and receive up to $225 in cash rewards. There are over 55 member hotels to choose from, offering their best value rates. Edmonton'sBestHotels.com. Rewards with every booking.
Hey folks, Paul Brandt here. I love being an Albertan, and I love Ford trucks. And I know that like hard-working Albertans across this great province, there's a Ford truck for everyone. Like Super Duty. It's what I like to call a workhorse. A truck built for heavy-duty performance and getting the job done. Now that's a truck to live and work by. So whatever you're working on, you'll know that the 2024 Ford Super Duty's got the goods. Get yours today at your Alberta Ford dealer. Just tell them PB sent you.
Be a savvy Edmonton hotel shopper. Book through Edmonton'sBestHotels.com and receive up to $225 in cash rewards. There are over 55 member hotels to choose from, offering their best value rates. Edmonton'sBestHotels.com. Rewards with every booking.
You're tuned in to the Rogers Postgame Show on the official voice of the Edmonton Oilers, 880 CHAD, and on the Oilers Radio Network.
All right, welcome back. No Alberta Blue Cross travel insurance goal of the game. Health, dental, travel. We got the coverage you need. Visit ab.bluecross.ca. This is the Rogers Postgame Show, brought to you by Rogers, proud partner and fan of the Edmonton Oilers. Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and home payments and no interest for a year. Rob Brown, in an 82-game sked, you're going to have 5 or 6 stink bombs. We saw one tonight.
Well, we did. First, I'm going to disagree a little bit what you and Cam were talking about earlier when you said that teams like Anaheim and Montreal are playing loose because they got nothing to play for. Anaheim has a lot to play for. This is the first time in a number of years that they've played for anything. And this is a game.
And that's fair enough.
Yeah,
that's fair enough.
Yeah, because in this game tonight, both teams had something to play for, and Anaheim just was better. And I agree, over the course of your 82 games, there's always going to be games you don't play well. But this, to me, is just a continuation of what the Oilers have done for 13 games. And you just gave the stat a few seconds ago.
Yeah.
I think it's 3 wins in the last 13 or something like that. They're just bleeding grade A scoring chances. Game in, game out. 5-on-5, this was no contest. And
so, and you know what's crazy about it, Rob? The Oilers were 4th in the league in expected goals for 5-on-5. Now, they were 2nd at the Four Nations face-off break. They've been sliding. Mm-hmm. The Anaheim Ducks were 31st. And the Anaheim's had terrible special teams all year long.
Oh, and they were terrible again tonight.
Yeah, they were.
But Anaheim's a better team. I think we both can admit now. Well, Strome's a nice player. Carlson, McTavish, they got some players. But the Oilers are making these teams look better than they are with the number of grade A's they're giving up. You know, at one point the shots were 7-1, but the shot the Oilers gave up was a breakaway from center ice. Yeah. And then the next shot they gave up was Leo Carlson coming out wide open because Draisaitl made a bad pass. So this Oiler team is, when they're at their best, and we saw it last year when they're 16-game winning streak, we saw it in the playoffs, and we saw it for about 35 games this year. When they're at their best, they're a good defensive hockey club. And I know the stats bore that out, where they talked about how strong they were. Their metrics were all good. We have not seen that for 3 weeks. It led into the break, and I think you went back and talked about it. The 6-2 Vancouver game, when they won, that was the last time they played well. Even I know that they won in Carolina. They didn't outplay Carolina. They battled. That was that in the Florida game, or the Tampa, I can't remember which. No, they had 2 games on the trip where they battled and they competed, but they weren't better, and they still gave up a lot of grade A chances. This is I know that you're gonna on your show. You get a lot of people talking about goaltending. We do on ours, and that's what the social media is lighting up. But these aren't goaltending issues right now. These are issues where the Oilers are miscommunicating in their own zone. They're choosing the wrong guy. McTavish's second goal, the Oilers had 3 guys below the goal line. The puck comes out to the only guy in front of the net, which is McTavish. Leon Draisaitl late on a back check. Ryan Strome tap in backdoor goal. Breakaway. I have no idea, honestly. I've watched it 4 times, the breakaway goal in the third period. I have no idea who's supposed to have that guy. I have no idea who the defenseman was.
Well, it's not good if you don't have an idea.
Like, I'm watching, I think it was RNH was the guy back. He kind of looked over. He's like, where's our D-man? So these are things that we know. It's like when we talk about Evan Bouchard. We expect more of him because we know what his bar is. Tonight, we know what the Oilers' bar is. We know what they're capable of doing. And they've been nowhere close for 3 weeks now, for 13 games now. And better now than a month and a half from now. But there's players right now that are playing themselves out of the lineup for game 83. And we've got 1 player, possibly 2 players coming in right away. Frederick will be a little while before he plays, that are taking player spots because of the way the Oilers have played over the last 13 games.
All right, Montreal.
Well,
shouldn't be any problem getting up for that game, and they stunk in Montreal earlier this year.
And as you and Cam talked about, Montreal's playing well. They've won 5 straight. They're literally 1 point out of a playoff spot right now. So they're good. The game is very, very important for the Montreal Canadiens. Cole Caulfield, I think he's, his first 30th goal season in the National Hockey League. They're getting some good goaltending. The Oilers need to be better, and the place will be crazy. Yeah, when you do it down in Studio 99, you see all the Montreal Canadiens jerseys coming in. It's a fun atmosphere. The Oilers they need energy, because when Anaheim scored tonight to make it 2-1, that was a flat bench. There was no pushback. And that you can't have. When your team is struggling, you need pushback in some sort of way. Get outside your comfort zone, because right now the Oilers are making it too comfortable for the teams they're playing against.
Time to dig in, Rob.
It is 100%. Well, we are. My favorite part of the season, when I knew that the season really got going, is when you get into the teens for games left. Well, the Oilers have got, I believe, 1 or 2 left, and then they're in the teens, 19, 18. That's when you should have your best game. That's when you should have had everything figured out. Unfortunately, the Oilers have gone the other way.
Great stuff. That's our Inside the Game analyst, Rob Brown. Rob will rejoin us on Thursday, Edmonton against Montreal. This is the Rogers Postgame Show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Oil Country, you never miss an Oilers game. Join your fellow fans at Molson Canadian Oil Country headquarter locations every game day. Visit OilCountryHQ.com to find out where you can enjoy the game next with a pint of Molson Canadian, the official beer sponsor of the Edmonton Oilers.
Did you know the RCMP polices over 99% of Alberta's landscape? From the oil sands to the Rockies to the prairies, the RCMP has a province covered. Providing policing services to more than 1,700 communities and with over 150 career specializations, the Alberta RCMP has something to fit everyone's goals and lifestyles. Visit rcmpcareers.ca and take the next step towards your career with the Alberta RCMP. A message from the Government of Canada.
Experience the exciting casino action at 3 Century Casino locations: Edmonton, St. Albert, and Century Mile. Dine at one of their amazing restaurants featuring daily specials. Take in the ultimate game day experience at the Century Sports Bar and Lounge. Check out the best in live entertainment at any amazing location. Plus, enjoy a great selection of casino gaming options and off-track betting. Feel the thrill of live horse racing at Century Mile Racetrack. Don't miss a second of the action at Century Casino. Come for the action. Stay for the fun.
Oil Country, you never miss an Oilers game. Join your fellow fans at Molson Canadian Oil Country headquarter locations every game day. Visit OilCountryHQ.com to find out where you can enjoy the game next with a pint of Molson Canadian, the official beer sponsor of the Edmonton Oilers.
This is the Rogers Postgame Show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Smart Play of the Night is brought to you by Catelli Smart Pasta with all natural ingredients. It's a smart move for your next meal. Look for the box the next time you shop. I'm going to give it tonight to Jackson Lacombe. This guy was tremendous, made a lot of super smart plays with the puck. They got a player. This guy last year got lit up. Adventures in babysitting. He is elevated, and away you go. He's playing really well for Pat Verbeek's squad. They got Minchikov. They got Zellweger. Those guys can move the puck, but there's no question the better all-around defenseman is Jackson Lacombe. Let's go to the out-of-town scoreboard for Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Minnesota's doubling up. Seattle 4-2. Seattle's just in a world of hurt. Flames double up the Philadelphia Flyers 6-3. Columbus gets pounded. Victor Hedman 2 goals and assists. Tampa Bay beats Columbus 2-1. San Jose all over Buffalo. 6-2 for the Sharks over the Sabres. 6-3 for the Predators over the Boston Bruins. 2-1 Carolina beats Detroit. Islanders a 3-2 victory over the Winnipeg Jets. Dallas, Thomas Harley goal and assist. 4-3 win over New Jersey. Colorado gives it to Pittsburgh 4-1. Edmonton Oil Kings tomorrow night against Brandon. Bakersfield Condors have Tucson on the weekend, Friday and Saturday, but not before they play Colorado at home tomorrow. Here, Edmonton gets outscored 6-0 at even strength. It was ugly. They lose 6-2 to Anaheim. This is the Rogers Postgame Show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hockey season is back. And so are the deals at Boston Pizza. Cheer on your team while ordering off their game day menu, or come in and see what great promotions they have going on. At Boston Pizza, they always have something craveable for you to enjoy. Boston Pizza, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Cheers to a great hockey season.
Stollery Children's Hospital Foundation Mike D. Millions Lottery Oilers bonus prize deadline is midnight Friday. Win Lower Bowl Oilers season seats plus $75,000 cash and begin to win the $2.7 million grand prize. A luxury show home along with $100,000 plus incredible vehicles, luxury vacations, and more. Oilers bonus prize deadline is midnight Friday. Be mighty and support Stollery Kids. Buy now at MikeDMillionsLottery.com.
Let's go to the Molson Cup 3 Stars presented by Molson. The official beer of the Edmonton Oilers, whether it's Canadian Ultra Export or XL or some Molson with your name on it, you must be of legal drinking age. Well, it's all Anaheim tonight. Carter Gauthier with 3 assists. He's third star. Jackson Lacombe with 3 assists. He's ninth, second star. First star Mason McTavish with a pair of goals. The Rogers postgame show is heard following each of our NHL broadcasts. Oilers return to action. They need to be a heck of a lot better against Montreal on Thursday. For Cam Moon, who called tonight's game, Jack Michaels, Rob Brown, Brent Griffiths, Brendan Escott, Stu.